So anyway, so
And don't forget, ba-ba-da-da-da.
That whole
bam,
round
bam, bam,
was...
bam. So last time we all got to see Cordova brave bird into tides and learn that yes, it is indeed still a very hyper competitive Pokemon move, and yes, it is indeed carrying most flyers to victory. And just like the
What did
flyers,
I just come back to?
and like the flyers,
Yeah.
he took minimal recoil damage when he slammed a critical brave bird into Tides and killed him. Tides went off the deep end, lost his mind, and decided to become a rubric marine in the very end. Until you left the Salt Spire, you're back on the ship, and because I accidentally deleted the Salt Spire, it doesn't need to be there. It's gone now.
Doesn't need to be there. It ceased to exist.
Here's the new link for you all.
It's just gone. It ceased to be. By some
So
sea dwelling.
now that the Salt Spire is gone,
sea dwelling
you have dragged a new man on board named Hog, not as fat as the one I know from Overwatch, and
Herbalo.
Hog, as you've been dragged aboard by the other people, Wanda, I imagine that you got launched from inside the corridor, flooded out, and you ran to the ship only to see a bolt of lightning on the island crack down, hear a giant explosion, and maniacal laughter, and then the cutting of something. As you get back, you see that Cordova and Alirce have rejoined on the ship. And also inside your head, Alirce, the skeleton says, "There's a life form, a life form, a life form, a fish, a life form, a bird, a person, a person, a person, a person, a person."
Okay. Like, you just probably find a way like this. Turn that off for a second. Turn that the
A person, a person, a person, a
What?
fish, a fish, a
What?
fish, a bird, a person, a fish, a life form, a life form, a life form, a life form, a life form.
Silence.
It's
It's like tap your temple, like silence that, and then continues like, what the fuck happened? Honestly.
Wanda,
Wait, is
while
Wanda on the boat now?
while we are role-playing Wanda, you should have leveled up once.
Okay. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, you
we're
should
at
level up to
level
11.
Wow. A lot happened.
As Wanda gets on the deck of the boat, Koronu's just gonna turn to her. Hello.
No.
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 Okay.
Does the captain not approve of our
I don't
new
approve a lot
member?
of things you guys do.
If we're taking them with us, there's literally no provisions on that island. Or what's left of it.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
You know, he can sleep with the fishes for all I care. Like,
Wanda turns into the sea bitch.
Oz ain't really good with that swimming on account of Oz too heavy. Oz real dense.
learn how to float.
Anyways, Tides went a little more than a little crazy, so we had to kill him.
Okay. Alright, that's just to be expected. That either you or me at this point. I think this is actually accurate. The next thing was relentless rage. I'm just gonna be fucking angry with all y'all.
Why is Wanda mad at everyone?
Everyone has given her a headache.
Log doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's just there.
I don't even like this guy now. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. It's just like,
He doesn't know what's going
I
on.
think
He's just happy to be here.
She still died. What the fuck is these guys?
Do you want a proper description of how Coronu looks?
I thought you
Go
named
on.
him Hog. Why'd you name him Corona?
I gave him a proper name, but he just doesn't prefer. He prefers to be called either Hog or Warthog because of the skull mask.
He knew better.
Mahog.
In some of my D&D games, if you don't name something quick enough, someone names it for you, and you're not
I'm
gonna
just.
like that.
It's named Hog. You can't change it now. It's Hog.
Okay, he's Hog. He's Hog. This dude is wearing a lot of leathers and furs. On the uppermost portion of his face is like a carved mask made out of a warthog skull, tusks and all. And this dude is 7.5 feet tall of Goliath beefcake. The dude is built. Like, y'all are built different, but he's built incorrectly. Like, he's just wrong. This dude is huge.
He's built like a One Piece character. He's got like tiny skinny legs and then like a massive torso.
Like tiny little legs. Anatomically,
Like,
proportionate
no, not better than
upper torso. Dude's built like Kuma.
Look, Kuma, but Kuma actually has some self-respect.
Nice
He's still got some
to know-
brain cells left.
Nice to
the
know
robot.
that. Nice to know that Quinn watches One Piece.
That's where I got the fish man thing from.
And now I can bully you over it.
Anyway, as you got on the boat, he just waved and went, "Hello." I don't really know what's going on, but I was just happy to be here. I was dragged up onto this boat by these two. Probably because they did something about no food. So I is starving hungry.
Oh, there's no water either. Dying of thirst isn't very fun.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, all that back there, all that is too salty.
Yeah.
Not if you try hard enough.
All that water's too salty. Not with that attitude.
Well, welcome aboard, I guess.
We're
I think
starting to
it's a
put
lot.
together the pieces of why he was passed out on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why he walks back up.
Walking up, back up to the
And just like, does her job.
helm of the boat.
Don't know where shit is anymore. I forget where the fuck this is steering wheel, right?
I gotta zoom all the fucking way out to go all the way to the back of the map to see what they're. Oh yeah, they're at the helm of the boat.
Just go stack the steering, at this point. Just like,
Well,
let's go.
As Alerce's first order of business, she is calling the undead down from the crow's perch.
He.
And
there's a
she
bird,
is going
There's
As-
a bird. There's a bird. There's a fish. There's a fish. There's a life form. Person.
He as he climbs down, literally saying, "Fish,
Bird,
fish,
bird,
fish,
bird.
fish, 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 person, person." And he looks at Cordova. Bird, 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 big bird, bird, big bird, big bird, 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 bird.
Hey, we
He
got
points.
SSG tree.
Yeah.
And Cordova just kind of fucking looks down at the skeleton and is like,
Bird.
wait, okay, is the skeleton saying this out loud, or is
Yes.
it like...
Saying
the
that-
cactus decided it pings me personally every single time because
it does- like,
we were getting annoyed
this one-
from it verbally making the noise, so Alerce
doesn't-
told it to do its job quietly, and so
Do
it
its job
decided that
quietly.
meant pinging her in her head.
So it doesn't say anything to
Is
any
that,
of you. It's
um,
just saying to Alerce,
yeah,
bird,
is
bird,
that one
bird,
okay?
bird, 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 bird.
Hey, is that one okay? It's boggling
It's
like an
scary.
overstimulated rat.
It's about to be, and she's like charging up, and she does one of her shitty punches that do no damage, and she casts Undead Alacrity at the highest level she can to promote this undead to a greater one that hopefully has some sense.
This is
So you're using the undead alchemy to what is it called?
Alacrity.
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 I like
Yeah.
So what level are you casting it at?
Sixth level.
So what's the base level for it though?
Its base level is 1 for some reason.
Okay, so you're upcasting it to get a better outcome then?
Yep. It doesn't say anything about upcasting helping, but in your games it tends to anyway, because it just makes sense.
I read the thing you sent me, Squid. No wonder he got so mad.
Okay, so as you begin to use your promotion, right? As you cast the spell, you see that his body begins to morph and change, turning back and forth until eventually you get a new undead at your command. Roll me a d20.
Alrighty.
Could be better. It could be worse.
We got a 3.
Whoa.
God damn it. I gotta delete tokens now, because it's like, you're at maximum storage. I'm like, great.
Hey, Nibbles, is your character a part of the campaign now? Because I can't see its name here. Is he tied still? Everything else.
I added the thing.
Alright.
I refreshed the Roll20 thing, so just to be sure.
D&D Beyond?
Not D&D Beyond Roll20, because it made the character on Roll20.
Oh, you made it go on Roll20, okay.
Not Roll20, D&D Beyond, my bad, sorry, scratch that
I was
reversal.
confused. I was like, oh,
Whoa.
okay. I didn't know we're using that game.
Disgusting.
I like using Roll20.
Oh, god
but,
damn it. Gonna manage my
Yeah, I can
storage.
see his character. I just can't click on the character sheet. I assume it's
I
not.
cannot see his
in
character. I only
public.
see tides. I see everyone else's. I see tides, and I don't see any. I don't see the hog guy.
I'm gonna add my. I'm gonna actually just gonna update my sheet appearance to see if this will work.
You push it still on private, or is it public, or is it campaign only?
Oh,
Ah,
I didn't
wait.
mean to open up that map.
Is it? It's in the settings menu to fix that, right?
To fix
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
You gotta go to
Perfect.
Builder, and it's in Home.
Where the fuck is the fucking manage character and levels?
It's
Yeah,
look.
if you go to the Builder, it would.
Do we go to the
Have it
what's
under
next
home.
section or
The
on the
anvil,
home
the
section? On the
anvil.
home section. Oh, okay.
And then home.
Campaign only, public.
The
I'm gonna set
campaign
it
all the way
only
at
on
the
public.
Setting it to public so y'all can see it.
Okay.
Nice.
And what's next? Review sheet. Bish bash bush. Job's done. Then I was gonna refresh the page. Now I bet y'all can see.
Yes. For me, it's no, but it's fine. I just want to check you have your character in campaign. That's it.
Yeah, I can see it still in the list. I just can't click it like I can Tides. Tides works, but for some reason Warthog doesn't.
Oh, this is cursed. Congratulations. You already fucked up.
Deleting multiple map packs, hoping that this works so I can, load up shit.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
I do love Owlbear, but I might need to start paying for a yearly subscription thing to up it to like a couple.
Any subscription?
Or you just make a bunch of alts.
You fool. I have 70 alternative accounts. You'll never know my main. Do you mean egg fucker 1, egg fucker 2, egg fucker 3? Oh no.
I mean, that's not much different from the kinds of names I was mentioning before. Like, this one guy wasn't naming his wolf that he managed to tame. So one of the players jokingly called it Shit Stain, and that name stuck until he finally came up with something. And by then, even the person who was supposed to name it couldn't remember because Shit Stain was just stuck in his head.
Dude had a name. The dude has a name, but I believe he may have, the in-universe explanation is that he's went by Warthog for so long that he genuinely forgot that he had a name.
And now you get lots of Wang jokes. I'm keeping my eyes on you, Hog.
Oz a good man. Oz a strong man. But most of all, Oz a hugging man.
Okay.
Well.
I love the...
Our massive hog is exposed.
The reason I love these games is that Cordova just punctuates random moments with, what?
Well, hey, right.
I love the autistic bird noises.
To be fair, that's probably why I fucking relate so much. The birds by default, their default state of being is stimming.
Yes. The bird here is made out of bird. And bone?
Yes.
Well, things are dying on my end, so we're going to briefly pause.
No,
And
Majora's
we unpause, as I can now introduce the undead, because I freed up a map that was, for some reason, taking up 20 fucking megabytes.
Well, what?
That's a...
Why the hell is it
Why?
taking up 20 megabytes?
I don't understand, because normal maps only take up like 1 or 2 megabytes, and then I occasionally have to clear the storage out, because like, it's 200 megabytes of storage, but like usually one photo only takes up maybe like 1 or 2, right? Not too huge.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
You have promoted your lookout into an undead captain/bard.
Captain/bard?
Yep.
Which just sings sea shanties at random.
Not that
I
kind
would-
of not that kind of bard.
I would love to be able to imitate the sound of an undead singing shanty tunes.
He's a bard,
'Cause I have-
but his art is he makes those little glass ships in a bottle.
I
He
happen
All
to know...
fabric.
He's more like a if you want to imagine like a sea shanty rogue mixed with a captain. A captain and bard, the bard being like he's magical, but he's more so like of the I've traveled the arid seas of deserts and multiple oceans, and I have come here, as he says to you,
More brag.
"Well, my dear master, for I am Physio Meeks, and I am at your service. For I hailed you at the great undead, at the most of meeting of times."
That's
he takes-
wonderful. I'll leave it to you.
As he takes a ravishing bow, he is covered head to toe in very, very painful eye colors. He's wearing
Yes.
a red top shirt within covered in plate mail of blues and purples and side sashes of all different kinds, in red and oranges and yellows of side sashes on the other side, a grand cape and long coat that's white and black on the back but green and plaid in the middle and has a nice flowy of feathers of yellow. A captain's hat looks more like a hat mixed with a long, like, scarf almost, where it sticks out to the left 2 feet for no particular reason.
Yeah.
Inquisitor feathers on
think-
top, ruffles of
I think
flowers
the
everywhere.
hat's supposed to mate. I think the hat's supposed to be shaped like a ship. Honestly, I think that's what they were going for.
And he carries 2
Oh.
swords. A sword at his hip, another sword at his other hip, and then he carries a long sword that he uses as a walking cane.
Oh my god, this is just Zoro if he had a seizure and became a shambling skeleton.
You think it looks bad? Imagine how fucking eye-bleeding it looks to me.
I can't even comprehend it with how many
Fucking
clashing color palettes and patterns this guy has.
I did put a
He had
token.
no fashion sense.
I did put a token of it in the
He had
OC.
no fashion sense.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how painful that looks to me. Fucking birds can actually see a couple shades of ultraviolet, and it does not make it better.
Oh,
What
this
the
is so
hell
ugly.
colors is that?
Imagine how it looks to the goth cleric who mostly wears black all the time.
Disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting to this man. Just like, oh god, anything but this. Very roll higher. I
For
try
one, would
again.
have thought that I, for one, that would have thought that Alerce would have worn grayscale.
She's like, you all. I leave it to you all to tell him what to do. I'm returning to my room. And
My
Dress more
glorious-
flamboyantly.
Oh, my glorious leader, for I need a command. What might I do to help you in your most glorious of needs? As he follows you.
yeah, she's ordering him to follow their lead.
Oh, most indubitably.
Cordova and Wanda.
Expert leader, Alerce, for I shall do as your bidding commands. And so he walks back over and he looks at Cordova. You there, the most dashing and roguish of them all, so broad-shouldered, you must be the finest of all captains amongst here. Might I say, what orders do you have for me, old bird, speaking of man?
You know any good stories?
Oh, for I know
do.
several good stories, good sir.
We just got done dealing with some fairly depressing shit. I think we could do with a fairly good story.
Well, with all that settled and out of the way, I'm retiring to my room. And true to her word, she heads directly to her signed room, which is a red flag for Wanda and Cordova, given her propensity for falling asleep in the rooms and beds of everyone else unannounced.
Ah, well, due to my master's complexion, for all things of the most pippiest of nature, I must be of their own request of a story. For this is the last voyage of the Captain Hollow Marrow. They say the sea remembers every wave that whispered's name, and here the deepest minds of hush. She mourns her crew and never came. There once was a captain of Hollow Marrow, bone white and hollow-eyed and still, who steered the rotten gallow, and through the fog it swallowed will. His hilt had been made thunder when his hot breath was young, but greed turned his compass southward to where the cursed waters clung. One night when the storm was silent, no wind, no wave could cry, just the weeping cast of black of nothing, and the stars that watched him die. The sea that took his flesh and sinew left only bone to blame, and yet still it clutched at wheelhead where the dawn last came. And when now Hollow Marrow sails the shoals, to living ships don't dare, his flag shroud all the morning to his oath dead of a man's prayer. Nor port shall I be docked, nor shore shall I be found, until my crew returns to me, or I shall join them in the dead to drown. I believe that's a nice peppy story, based upon my master's will and testament. Does that cheer you up, dear bird boy?
Okay, my name's Cordova, and I'll admit I'm a little not very up to speed on the more archaic prose, but also that didn't sound very peppy.
Would you prefer another one?
Wanda's like, I'm just hearing and not gonna fuck.
You know what? I think that could wait until later.
He looks up and he sees one. He says, "Ho-ho! Hello there! For I am Physio Meeks. What shall be your name?" As he jumps, clacking his heels as he breaches you to the side, meeting you at the top
Oh.
quarters.
Oh no. Wanda.
There's a full portrait of him, by the way, in OC.
I
Yeah, I
need to
saw
see
his
this.
picture.
I need to
His
see this
fabric.
ugly bastard. I need to Discord load for fuck's sake, please. I need to see him.
It's a barfing vomit of just fabrics and colors that don't match. They call it fashion.
Oh
It's
my
Brooklyn
dear sweet
fashion
Christ.
sense.
Oh my dear sweet paint huffing Christ. Oh god. That does look like a boat.
The barf of colors.
It's like Disney threw up.
Your style is that of a lunch, necht high on acid.
Just, I have another order for you. You could go up to the like the fucking what's it called? Crow's nest and look out.
Devolves back into the original state of the crow's
Why, yes,
nest.
I could, my dearest barbaric friend. For I shall keep the lookout and make sure that no one approaches thine ship untouched or boated.
Meanwhile,
Oh, yeah,
up on
and
the
while
crow's
you do that,
up on
make
the
sure
crow's
you
nest,
give
I do believe I've
out
spotted a bird.
silent things about what happens. Just make you inform and warn Al silently to her head.
Well, my master has said that I'm to take your commands. However, I need to inform someone, so I designate you as the informant. For I shall inform you of whatever comes your way.
You can inform
believe
your
I've spotted
master
a bird.
Al.
I do believe I've
That would
spotted
be
a fish.
even better.
Without saying another word, he immediately clicks his heels as he jumps, backflipping 4 times over to the crow's nest.
Quadruple backflip. Fucking style on him. The Tony
Please
Hawk Pro
inform
Skater.
Al.
Kind of imagine the Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Bam, 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 as he hits the ground.
Cordova's gonna walk over to the fuck. Actually, what is this part of the ship called?
Lower decks.
Balcony?
Are you going through the door or are you going above?
Door.
Lower
Wait,
deck.
not Pro Skater,
It's just-
Jet Set Radio. My bad.
It's just the bunk area.
Cordova's gonna kind of approach the door to the bunk area. He's gonna kind of stoop down. Shit. Okay.
You can
well,
always just
rolling
shrink
it
back
is, I
to your
guess.
original size. You know that, right?
No, I can't.
Can't?
This is my default size now.
Why?
You weren't paying attention with the whole bone slurry thing. But
You done goof like that? Now your bones are just this big?
okay, so it wasn't just the bones that grew. But now when I do the giants thing, I get up to this big. And Cordova goes from like 13 feet tall to like a little over 25.
I think you did that without going back to your original size. Is that interesting?
Yeah, so and Cordova ends the giant smite prematurely. Yeah, so this is just how I am. So I'm gonna have to fucking trolling it is, I guess.
Yeesh. Oh, good night.
Mm.
As you continue, so you're in a ship. It's just other.
Where are you
Sad
traveling
sack
to
situation there.
next?
Cordova's going to crawl through the door, and he's actually gonna like crawl up to where like Alerce's to like where Alerce's door is, and
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna knock.
You just hear her kind of sighing but not in a way that's in response to you. It's not timed correctly for that.
Hey,
She
She
sounds
comes
a
out
bit
of the
startled,
kitchen door.
but says, I'm not hungry.
no, that wasn't what I was gonna ask about. I'm not gonna expect you to be okay after what happened, but do you want to talk about it?
My mental and physical well-being are often so poor I find it difficult to distinguish any particular time as unwell. That said, I'm starting to suspect something is amiss. Come on in.
Cordova's gonna fucking squeeze himself through. Damn, it is. These are really cramped. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep in these. Shit.
You're not that small. 13. You're only 13 feet. You just gotta duck a little bit. Your door's about 10 feet tall.
You see her basically
what if we...
hunched over, sitting on the floor, and she's just staring at the floating candle that she got as a blessing from Mercule.
You have you just been staring at that this entire time?
Yeah. I've been trying to tell if the flame looks any smaller. It doesn't. Not even a flicker, but for some reason it feels dimmer and less lively than before. Usually I see flashes of color in it, little blues and such, but tonight it's just flat, muted. Even when I look away, the whole room seems to have lost its color. Funny, isn't it? I know it's not the candle or the flame. No, not really. It's me that's changed. And she wipes her eyes.
How do you think you've changed?
I've seen plenty of souls on this side, or plenty of souls off from this side before, but this time it seems I pushed them out of the world entirely. Who knows what that means for them, but it's not the same, I know that much.
Yeah. I've done my fair share of killing, especially since joining you guys. But I don't know, it's not the same when it's not the same when the light leaves someone's eyes. They're supposed to go to wherever their actions and their beliefs have drawn them after, but being met with oblivion, or even something akin to oblivion, I know you're the one who removed the safety measures, but I mean, I'm the one who fucking knocked the thing over.
You know, thinking back on it, you all have asked me why I'm like this, and I didn't give you an answer regarding that either. Since we're here, spilling our guts out, I suppose I could finally talk to someone about it. Where I came from. It probably wouldn't surprise you to know the Life Domain Church held a lot of power and influence there, thanks to some events in the past. They were top of the ladder, and that The then current leaders of the clergy milked it for all it's worth. They'd exploit the people below them at every opportunity, as anyone could guess. That led to growing unrest among the people getting taken advantage of. Well, I was an attempt by the church to quell that. I was found to have already begun manifesting my divine magic at an early age, so they used me as a political tool, as far back as I can remember. They were raising me up as proof that the gods must approve of their current stations and everything they were doing. It came a bit late, though, if it ever would have worked. They continued to ride roughshod over the people below them, while whatever gods we prayed to day in and day out maintained the status quo with their inaction. Every single day I would watch them gorge themselves on food, drink, carnal pleasures. Whenever they weren't beating and spitting venom at the common folk that made their livings possible. Eventually the people had enough and turned the church into rubble. You can use your imagination as to what became of the clergy themselves. Even in their anger, the people didn't blame the children like myself, so we were set to be adopted back into the community. But before I could even get used to my new routine, the early days of the invasion started. With most of our casters dead, and the rebel forces still recovering from the conflict, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to hide in a bunker underground that the clergy failed to make it to during the rebellion, but it seems most of, if not all of, the others weren't so lucky. Whoever the enemy soldiers were praying to as they shot off divine magic of their own, they sure had their god's support. I don't know how long I stayed in that hole hiding, but when I finally managed to break my way out of the rubble, I was left wondering if I should have stayed there. Everything was gone. The only way I could make sense of it all was that somehow the church was needed after all. The clergy abused us, sure, but they kept us alive. We were at least better off with them, right? So to prevent history from repeating itself, I salvaged whatever I could from the ruins of the old church and began my pilgrimage. Well, more like an exodus. I didn't tell anybody what I saw. I was afraid. I needed somewhere they couldn't find me. Eventually, I heard tale of a mercenary outpost, far removed from the front lines, and escaped there. The very same one Wanda and I trained in together, but we didn't really know each other until we got assigned to the same troop. It wasn't long after that we transferred to another country's branch as the war began to spread everywhere all at once. Nowhere was safe, but they said we'd mostly be doing espionage. That was until we were practically all that was left. That was about when we met you and Tides during our missions. It was there, in one of those ruins where the geysers rest, that I heard the voice of a servant of Mercule, and then the god of death himself for the first time. They assured me that not only was I on the right path, but they would grant me their patronage without asking anything of me in return. Well, as you saw what happened with Tides, that's not usually how those interactions go. Far from it. However, then we met that goddess of preservation, and everything's been coming undone since. She shared with me our past life. Now it feels like I've just been saddled with another person in here. She begins tapping her head. Someone with wildly contrasting priorities and morals. Ever since I've been at odds with not just myself, but everything I've ever been or done, I've been trying to overcompensate throw myself harder into the old me, but then we lost both tides and all of those confined souls. We weren't in any rush. Why didn't I just magically divine some answers about what more we could do? I keep asking myself questions like that over and over now. All while staring at this flame given to me by Mercule. He didn't intervene before we acted, like when we tried to wake the goddess early. He didn't speak up, even after things settled down, to reprimand me. Even now, his flame just burns steadily here, like always. What does it all mean? Where do I go from here if even death won't take me?
Do you feel that pit in your stomach, as I do, realizing what happened to all of them?
Yeah. I don't
Then
think
what
I
I
ever
think,
asked you before. Oh, go ahead.
because I do too, to the point to where I was considering plugging that hole as an invasive thought. I was considering plugging that hole with my beak before even flicking it open. And I've had the chaperone of the journey of the souls to the afterlife watching me for a while.
Well, I don't think I ever asked you before now either. What's your story? Why hasn't life ground you down to a sobbing, bitter mess like me yet?
My people are scattered to the wind. We're isolated in pockets that are across the continent. I was raised in a harsh environment, a loving one, but the elements, the day in and day out sparring. I mean, everybody was made damn well sure to be healed all the way up after any engagements, but when you have apothecaries that are capable of regenerating people back from the brink of death, some of the grand melees can get pretty rough. We're told day in and day out, as close as we might get to straight up braining each other or ripping each other to pieces, that we'd always be allowed to come back from the brink of death. And we're told that every time we feel death knocking on our souls, just hold on to the idea that however many times that happens, even if only once before death actually takes you, it's always better that you die instead of someone who can't defend themselves. We're told that the very first rule of being roaming champions or knights or berserkers or whatever kind of fighter we end up being, we're always told that the first rule is to remember that you can defend yourself, they can't. Everyone who can't defend themselves, who's struck down in your place, is a damnation of a kind. We're told that even if there's the faintest glimmer of a chance that we could save one or more people who would get to enjoy a life of harvesting wheat or working a watermill, then we've succeeded. And every time one is struck down in our place, we've failed. Failed in a way that can never be taken back.
Sounds like you have your own impossible standards to live up to.
Above all else, we're told to never put our arms down. Even if we're big and bent and gray and old. You die with a sword in your hand before the man behind you gets to die with a sickle. And as long as every breath, every movement is wrought to bring about that outcome, or better yet, to fight the enemy tooth and nail and fang and talon to either a standstill or until they are very, very dead, then we can fulfill our purpose. As long as we act on that intent. I failed today on a foundational level that I have never experienced before, because even though Nerul's been watching and laughing for the sake of people being brought to as painful death as they can. That's not my priority, but what fucks me up is the fact that his implied recommendation of it being funny to have that many souls just fly right into my gullet. The fact that in hindsight is what would have allowed for a greater chance at survival for those souls makes me wish that I really would have just taken the fucking gamble, even if it tore me apart. Because seeing them being shot down and plucked out of the air in their desperate attempt to escape, while a higher being simply stood there. That shouldn't have happened. I should have been smarter, more resilient. I should have been smarter, more resilient, and more attentive, but
Well, keep in mind, empathy comes out of me like I'm trying to cough up a pine cone, but your homeland's teachings give off an air of fervent nationalism mixed with ancestral guilt. And I think you could go just a bit easier on yourself.
fact is that there's nothing I can do to save them. The fact is there's nothing I can do to save them now, and so I know now that simply being a contrarian towards some sadistic motherfucker isn't necessarily the best course of action all the time. But you mentioned some very conflicting priorities in your head. What I say is that the extreme of guilt tripping aside, the fact that this registers tells me that Alerce is still alive. Maybe not entirely well, but alive enough. What I want to do is find someone better informed than us, so that something like what happened today never happens again. As long as we have the power to exert to keep it so.
I can agree to that much.
So, can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
So as you have your warming and kind of touching moment that literally got me to cry. Fuck. Jesus, guys.
Hey, we rolled like good then.
Yeah, your role played real good. Fuck. Making me cry over here. So, as
To be
you,
fair, I cried too when I did my thing.
as you come out with this character moment, Alerce, your flame flickers a little bit, and it grows a little bit warmer on your shoulder. Sorry, not on your shoulder. It just kind of grows a little bit more as the flame just kind of looks a little bit more brighter and a little bit more illuminate, softer, warm glow coming off of it.
And with that, she will excuse herself to go get dinner. She is starving.
Shit, I'm gonna have to eat more now. Fuck.
Grow.
As you do that, Wanda, in your head, Physio says, "My dearest barbaric companion, for I have sought after a fish that looks a mile wide. For I see it deep below the sea, to our very right. What shall you do, dearest barbaric friend?"
We do our best to avoid it, as she kind of does a little like S-turn, or at least like she turns
for
to
that direction has another large fish below the seas.
It's fucking
She
One
doesn't
Piece of seas where there's just like gigantic creatures everywhere.
Oh, for I
This
do
is a
find
full
another
surprise
fish
sea
deep
beast everywhere.
below.
Are we in the East Blue or something? Like, why is there so many fish?
Grand Line, that's what we are. Goodness fucking gracious. She does just turns to the right, I guess. It's like fucking eggs.
As you turn to the right, it says, "I don't believe that was the best choice. However, I do spot a rock that we are about to approach and hit."
What in the Titanic? She goes to the left.
The ship crashes with a hit as it takes a little bit of damage as you scrape up against the rock. I believe
Damn
that
you!
Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Hog
You're
to
good.
silence. Tries to
my
fucking
dearest
get through
barbaric
this.
friend, I believe that have you steered one of these things before?
You've run us aground on a rock formation.
I did. You gave me nothing. You gave me no slice. You said there's a fish this side. There's this fish over here. Okay, so go to this way.
Would you like a
oh,
more
it's terrible. Yeah, where's
detailed?
that rock? Where's the rock come from?
I can give a more
Where's fucking
detailed
rock come
report.
from?
You said to be quiet, so I didn't want to inform you of anything too brash until it's right about on us.
I think lacking brain cells you forgot you had. V.
For I have no brain, but no rotten flesh within my skull, for it seeps between my jaws and now makes a chewy gum that I occasionally get to mouth to. However, for I shall make a detailed more report for you, my barbaric friend.
What is it?
For your detailed report, as he kind of like puts out a telescope looking all around, as he just kind of does like a little pirouette spin. Says, "My dearest report, dear friend, is that we are coming upon a bit of a rock formation ahead of us. I would recommend that you turn to the left and go out more towards the sea, as we are currently hitting a sand belt with many rocks and dead ships. Or you could instead turn back to the right towards the mainland and go into the bit more of a channel, However, back to that channel is where multiple large monsters are evading. To the left of you is a comb belt of such, and does have a few rocks to dodge. Could very well sink us if you have too many ships and barges like you've done before. Given your current skill level, I would recommend going to the right.
Mine's the right.
Very good. You're doing
It's the
such a
right.
good job.
It is.
With my
She's just
expertise
going.
and... what did you say?
It's just she's kind of like grumbles to herself and just continues just.
With enough
Steering the
expertise
boat.
and time, you should be a wonderful apprentice captain or apprentice at steering a ship in a good 50 years or so.
Give him
As
back
the
to
ship-
God at this point. Give him back.
As the ship does like a hard right turn and kind of rocks a bit in the waves.
Let's continue going.
Where are
You
you
got
going?
life choices. Where the fuck are we going? Sleep? Where is the map? On the map.
Didn't we go to 9 and then we wanted to go to 10 after that, or the other way around?
Well, from what you guys discussed before is that you wanted to head back towards Sluffberg.
I wanted to have
Oh,
it,
that.
but
Going back to
Okay.
problems?
well, for like one or two of the main reasons why, like, okay, between the whole like soul managing thing and like, you know, potentially getting aligned to someone to inform us on how to prevent circumstances like the soul shit show. But like that was the main case I was making for doubling back for like doubling back temporarily and then possibly taking the land route to the bird folk. But if we want to keep going as we are, then we'll do that instead.
I will say the journey to the bird folk is a very heavy land adventure, so if you want more sea time, then I recommend visiting another island.
The island is sea. See?
I mean, you'll get more sea time when you go back to the mainland, but
Yeah, I think it was 6, since that's the one that's next to 9. I think 6 was the place we were saying, because it was like first the Bastion and then taking a right.
to my understanding, if you wanted to go back to the Sluffberg Kingdom, you would go to 7, you would then head up to 11 to go to the Steel Feather Mountain Range, or you could hit 10 at Dolith Keep and then go into 7 if you wanted.
Well, yeah, but Cordova is the one who was arguing we had to go all the way back to Sluffberg, remember? And then I was arguing we could probably keep our direction, but use Alerce's magic to ask from a distance.
Like that is perfectly fine if that turns out to be viable.
Sure, use your magic. You can try. My little broadcasting beacon.
Speaking of,
My
do
little
druids get
Marasmus.
any
I mean, what?
message-like spells? Mr. Hog?
Yeah, balls.
Hog.
You're muted if you're trying to talk.
Big Hog?
I've been waiting for my. Oh, thank you. I've been waiting for a opportunity because I was trying to wait out your intense moment.
We've had it for a while.
Let you have your moment. Think shit through.
Do the think
Got any
thunking with a
message
brain hole.
spells, Mr. Druid?
Do some think thonking. What about a beacon?
Like,
Any
do you have like?
spells that help you talk to things from long distances.
Oh, neat.
They're asking if you have any spells as a druid like that.
I don't have any long distance communication spells, but I know how to make a lot of noise.
True.
I have thunderclap.
It looks like you get animal messenger, but I assume we're more than 24 hours away.
Yeah.
And then 2024 did give you message, but it's up to Cactus if he wants to
Nah.
count.
Wait, did I didn't pick the good druid. I took the 2024. I'm sure I picked legacy.
Oh no, I was looking at the
He's saying
spell list.
he's saying
It
that
says, yeah, I was saying in 2024 they gave druids message on their list. It's now included in the druid spell list for 2024 druids, but I said it was up to Cactus whether or not he wanted to abide by that logic.
Legacy druid is the one I know. So
Yeah,
we're just saying
Fuck
that the
the
modern
2024.
spells give you that, but I'm saying no on it, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. I'm
I
just
don't have-
looking
I don't even
through
have-
the
I don't
druid
even have
spell
to
list
spell
to
anything.
see what's there.
Time for your clerical shit.
A little bit.
Clerical chicanery.
Okay,
Well, I did send you the list last time.
Yeah,
of
just go
everything
ahead and try
I'm
one.
gonna try over the course.
I'll have to look at the list again, to be honest.
Let's see. We have divination, puts you in contact with a god or a god servant. You ask one question about a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. DM offers a truthful reply, but it might be a short phrase or cryptic rhyme. It doesn't basically account for anything you might do to change whatever you're told. And then if you keep casting the spell and asking about the same thing, there's an ever-increasing chance that you'll just get no answer.
So
The next one is
all of them
commune.
will have some viability, I'll say. Just
Yeah, that's basically why they're best to like mix and match to try and
it is up to you
get a
for what you
complete
wish to
picture.
do.
I think we do commune first, so that we can ask 3 yes or no questions.
So commune does.
You contact your deity or a divine proxy and ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with a yes or no, and then you receive a correct answer, but they aren't necessarily omniscient, so you might receive unclear if it pertains to information beyond a deity's knowledge. And in a case where a one-word answer could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interest, the DM might offer a short phrase as an answer instead. And then the same thing applies before, where if we keep asking you about the same thing with multiple casts, you have an ever-increasing chance that we get nothing.
Okay.
So Cordova's 3 questions, right? Were basically, 1, if such an event were to happen again, is there something we can do with our current abilities? And then your other thing you were asking about was how to get stuff out of the sword. Souls
Oh
out of
yeah.
the sword.
Fucking, did you or did you
Is
not
there a
open?
third that we're worried about?
Did you or did you not load like hapless innocent souls into the sword? I'm just saying hypothetically, how would we get them out?
So
So,
which
yeah, did we have a
deity
third
are you
question we wanted to
contacting?
throw in there? Well, I think Mercule's the one, right? Because he has a vested interest in seeing souls make their way over to him. Whereas the goddess of preservation might, in fact, be against what we're doing. Because the souls are technically preserved in the sword.
Well, okay, I think both of them would have a vested interest against, the destruction of souls, because there's no way to preserve the souls if they face oblivion.
Well, yeah, but they were preserved before we undid the stuff, so technically
That's fair.
they were...
Like, you
Yeah.
might just be pissed off at us. Yeah, fair.
Well, Wanda, you got anything that you want to throw on top of it for the third question?
Yeah, Wanda, you want to fuck around with God?
No, I said no. I don't want to fuck around with God. She has too much going on with her. She's like, no, I'm good. You guys can do that. Just don't explode. While on the ship.
Well, we're asking the questions precisely so that we don't explode an entire...
So,
Aspire
which
second
God are
time.
you asking specifically?
Well, like I said, Mercule. I think
Okay.
he's the one who has the
So,
vested
you
interest.
reach out to Mercule. What is your first question?
The first question was, if such an event as the preserved souls in the cage that we encountered earlier at the Spire were to occur again, is there something that we can, with our current abilities or requesting service from Mercule, do to avoid what occurred again?
Yes.
Well, I guess the second question, because of the way I phrased that, is it something other than just leaving them be?
Yes.
Well, that's a
Okay.
good start. And then,
That's
yeah, we
nice.
asked the third question of, is there a way for us to remove the souls from the blood marrow with our abilities? Or
Safely
bloody
remove
marrow.
them.
Yeah, I guess. And send them to Mercule.
Or wherever the hell they're supposed to go.
Yeah.
Just say kill them.
Removed by consumption.
That doesn't sound safe.
Consumption. Is it consumption?
So if they're consumed, I guess they still make their way to Mercule.
It was seriously.
Who's consuming what?
Oh, so you can
Who's
eat
consuming
a
souls? Who's
diet of as
consuming
many
souls?
souls as you want, nerdbird.
I mean, technically,
What the
it
fuck,
was
yeah.
it is technically the idea that the deliverer of the dead gave you, so I mean,
Fuck you.
maybe he was onto
I
something.
believe that now.
Who's eating souls? It's solely ended Overwatch. This anime. What's going on here?
He just loves his job, that's why he was laughing.
No, Nerol is the one who is like, yeah, no, people facing oblivion and fucking like dying painful deaths is the way to go. But seriously, like Mercule just answered removed by consumption to like, okay, like how do we safely unload the souls from? I'm not sure how much I believe.
Put them in one's belly and they'll be transferred to
There you go.
Miracle.
I
Or wherever.
mean,
Here you
that's
go,
where the
Crom.
divination comes in, right? Because then we ask with the divination spell if
Like,
what we're
what were
about
we
to do with you devouring the souls is the intended thing.
Like, yeah, no, we could just ask what were real. Fucking.
So what is your divination doing?
The god or god servant will offer a truthful reply, which might be a short phrase or cryptic rhyme, regarding the specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
What are you asking?
So basically, if he does devour the souls like he was told to by that other god, will they safely make their way to the afterlife?
He replies when he dies.
Oh, okay.
Works for me.
Who has to eat?
Who wants to eat? That's what you ask
I
when
No,
we're
no, no.
talking about
Who's
devouring
consuming
souls.
what? And who's consuming the souls? 'Cause I know it's
You
not
hear
me.
a reply in your head, one that says, "Me."
No!
Huh?
You also hear it in
did have
your,
a problem. Probably should have
you
asked
also
about.
hear it in
Oh, well.
your head as well, Cordova, as Neural just says, me.
He just says me.
Oh, so all these little dead motherfuckers
When
try to
she
eat.
asked who wants to eat, he replies with, me.
Me.
Oh.
Hey, what do you want to eat? The souls of the innocent. A bagel.
A
No.
bagel.
2 bagels.
No.
No.
I remember when that
It's
movie
just
like,
rolls
okay,
around.
you're-
I would assume
Like, okay,
for
you-
her, it was not that dragon that said that.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. At this phase, I'm fixing to fucking eat him just so fucking Nerol can have him.
So I would assume.
Is
That
there anything
part.
else?
Touch grass.
Is there anything else
Nope,
you want to
I
ask?
think that more than
Alirse?
covered it. I think that more than covered it.
Fucking touch grass. I can't. I eat it at all.
He so as you end the spell, right, Alirse, for reaching out to Mercule, he is quite happy as someone wished to talk to him and ask him a question in these many long years. He gifts you 10 temporary HP.
Oh.
Wow, this is worthless.
I want to live. I want to consume the souls of the innocent. I feel like I go to the afterlife.
Unless this is one of those situations where it's like, I can't help but notice there's a lot of healing potions nearby. Oh no, there's a boss encounter coming up.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
ammo and that's a lot of ammo and healing items. Wait, why'd the music stop? Oh, there it is. That's a lot of base.
I thought you were gonna say, why is it in Latin?
Fucking Dorime.
Dorime.
Is that new music? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So, you've got
Fucking,
your
okay, I
answer.
guess. I
So-
guess Cordova's clear to fucking eat the souls as long as he fucking dies at some point.
No,
Final
don't let me
moments.
catch you becoming immortal, or I tell you what.
I'll tell you what, boy.
Damn it, Cordova. I told you not to
Goddamn,
undergo
Cordova, I
apotheosis.
told you not to go immortal.
I told you not to undergo
I told you
apotheosis.
what now? What? What you
Fucking-
doing over there?
Fucking whatever fucking
What, boy?
yeah, no, Cordova fucking does apotheosis anyway, and Nerol finally gets up. Me, damn it, Cordova, now I gotta kick your ass.
So,
That bird ain't right.
what are y'all doing now?
Cordova's gonna fucking sit down for a moment to be like, fuck.
It's like I got my answer, but I don't like it.
I thought you were also going to contact...
No, I don't.
I thought you were also going to contact Shiley, or whatever, the goddess of preservation.
Well, initially we were going to because we thought we'd need to get her expertise on some things, but we ended up not needing it.
Get the idea here. Some of us
And when
who
we were
have
talking about it, we were
Yeah.
like, she kind of has a vested interest in the opposite.
I thought you wanted to get her information on soul magic.
Well, the soul
know
magic was
that-
to learn about
Okay.
the
Yeah, you know what?
Bloody Morrow thing. Yeah.
You know what? Actually,
Hey,
I think we should, because I'm going to draw a line here. If okay, if I'm going to be consuming souls at any pace, regardless of who the fuck they were beforehand, I'm not just gonna consume it for some temporary shit that's used to kill someone else.
I like
Didn't
to
you
remind
say
there's
that-
two options here of consuming. it's either me that's consuming them, which I don't think Wanda would do.
No, it's me.
Because Wanda has the freaking dragon of death that wants to consume souls, it seems, and there's also you who have some type of god of death as
I
well.
forgot about that. Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I thought you, when you said that me, I thought you were talking about the freaking god of death in my ring. I thought we were talking about that.
Congratulations, you're reminded.
Thank you for reminding me.
I don't have any wells.
I also thought the same thing. I thought that's what he was referring to.
No, the dragon
Yeah,
has different voices. It says to you, Wanda, I'm coming. My awakening.
Stay where you are.
Dragon's just.
Yeah, I can't tell the difference.
You
My
thought you
I
could.
can't tell the difference.
My awakening has almost begun. My dearest.
Stay asleep for another 1,000 years.
Anyways,
Coming.
I'm
Pick you up.
Hey, who up?
from school.
It's time to go.
Oh my god!
We have leftovers in the fridge that need to be consumed.
Wanda, come with me. It is time to go to McDonald's for your chicken nuggets.
The chicken nuggies!
It is time to get the
Anyway.
McDonald's bland Happy Meal.
No!
Any-
I don't have
Anyways.
a Happy Meal!
Anyways, I'm going to draw a mothering line right here. If I'm going to be consuming souls at any pace, regardless of like whether or not they're actually going to be able to move with me upon death or whatever the hell, it's not going to be for some temporary bullshit that just helps me potentially kill someone faster.
And why the hell these goddamn souls you consumed in the first place? Wouldn't they be? Wouldn't they have been like released to the ether or something? Where they're released from the fucking ball of different souls and shit that was on the fucking land of Salt Haven?
So you missed it.
I missed everything.
Last time we tried that,
This time I tried
a few thousand souls may or may not have.
Oh no,
Melt-
I didn't miss that. That was absolutely fucking stupid of you to touch that ball and expect it to be that breakable.
Anyways,
You almost fucking died. By sheer force, you survived that.
oh no, there was a bigger one later.
Okay, I was not there for that one.
Anyways, I want to know how to do more constructive soul magic, if that makes sense. Ellers?
I want no spiritual candles.
And that's a problem for another day.
Oh, I was
I'm done talking to the divine.
I was typing in the background and I heard. I saw that my mic was picking up my audible clickety clackety on my keyboard. So I'm on mute.
I
Oh,
wasn't
here.
really able to hear it that much.
Well,
Not all for me.
given that you want to learn more constructive soul magic, it could go either way. You could contact Mercule or the God of Preservation.
Yeah.
You do have like a satellite phone kind of through Alerce.
Fucking pick up all our safe flipper open. Yeah, where's the
It's
dialing
not
button?
going to work. You need to wait a week.
You have to wait a week. Legit. The spell won't let me do it again until later. I legit couldn't do anything
Okay.
right now.
Okay, I'm not actually going to suggest this, but fucking. I'm not actually going to suggest this because that would be colossally stupid.
Do it.
But part of
Do
me
it.
just thinks,
Do it.
but part of me just thinks like just shake Alerce up and down and see whether or not fucking divine intervention procs for like a short conversation. Again, colossally stupid. I would not actually unironically suggest that because it's divine intervention. But that did just come to mind.
Yeah, all you'd get is that, like, anime rainbow vomit.
I don't know. Laris, they could roll a D100, see what happens. Or they could try to use the 3 questions thing again. Or divination.
Okay. Huh. I guess.
I've never seen Konosuba.
I guess that would, in a way, be a
Wait.
way to put in a
If this-
request?
If this is Konosuba, is Wanda darkness?
No.
That
Wait, no.
I
I
guess-
think Wanda is either someone else or either that or Alerce's Megumi.
Wanda is definitely Aqua.
because
Yeah.
I blew all my
Um,
spells and
What?
yeah.
But what?
Definitely
Yeah, we
close
could-
to
What
darkness.
basis I'm Aqua?
You little stupid.
what I was saying was like that yes no question. Don't reckon there's anything preventing it from, like, preventing the yes no question from essentially being like, would you be so kind as to teach Cordova less wasteful soul magic at so and such time or whatever.
Well, that's my reasoning, right? Because we asked about dealing with soul magic in, like, all of the questions. So I feel like that's, since it's regarding the same goal of how to handle these souls, we have the
Well-
problem with if
well-
you keep on the same topic too long, the divination spells can even straight up lie to you in some cases.
Well, that's a call for Cactus to make.
Yeah,
About
that's
whether or
why
not that, like whether or
she
not
knows
that.
divining over and over again is not going to
Or
get
you
you
could
the
just,
results
you
you
know,
want. So
hard
she's saying,
travel to the
since we're
temple.
not in a rush.
You could just
What?
hard travel to the temple of Goddess of Preservation and just ask her.
Yeah, of all the time in the world, at this point, the world just ending by itself. One way or another.
But it's like, since we now know you have until you die to, you know, make this decision, you can wait a week and then get an accurate answer.
You're like, oh, the world's slowly ending? Oh, it's probably why Tides became an absurdist. There's nothing he could do to plug the hole, so nothing fucking matters.
Well, anyways, weren't there like fucking monsters that we had to deal with?
No, I
No, we
remember just
avoided
wanted
them.
steering away.
Oh, we avoided
It
them.
just
Okay.
kinda like-
Roll me 2
Apparently you
survival
should just-
checks, Wanda.
Ooh, bastard. Anyways,
I could give you a bless. And is our druid
Okay.
friend good at survival? He could help action if he is.
I have proficiency in
with it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was
Yeah,
pretty
Liz.
good at the survival thing. Yeah, I was good at survival. I've got a +5 in survival.
Okay,
Sorry.
so I can roll some advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're being
can
helped.
roll an advantage.
You got advantage and a d4 to throw on top.
What's the
I love
advantage?
how
Guidance,
this
guidance is the one, right? I keep mixing them up.
4
Is that the-
and 15.
Nice, nice.
What's the advantage? Is that
Yeah,
the thing
4.
where you can roll twice? Yes, huh?
Makes you
Yes,
do
it is.
makes you do a thing good.
Yeah, make you do a thing good.
15 for the first one, and then dude. Better. Okay, cool. That's better. 19 plus D4.
$19 Fortnite.
4. Okay, so that's
What's it?
23. That's better than last.
Glad we were helping. You almost mistook the maple leaf for fucking Equus Minor.
15 and
So-
then 24.
He, you see a large, very, very large, black, snaky looking thing coming closer to you as our dear friend Physio says, My dearest barbaric compatriot and my dearest casting master, I do believe that a large creature is approaching us.
No, we're good with that. She says, "Speed up the sails."
I don't believe that will help us.
Oh, brace yourselves, guys. They're about to fire a fucking snake thing.
Brilliant.
What's the point of survival checks?
To
the
see
point of
how
that?
many you encounter?
One,
Jim's
hopefully.
got to run a game.
I do need pizza.
Broadside. Broadside.
As you see a giant
Wait.
snake pop up.
Which sides are the giant?
So
Oh.
you're leaving more than one of these?
Which sides
I
are the
saw
giant?
like
sea
the
forming in the
tiniest
boat?
corner of the token and I knew.
Which sides are the
Oh,
giant sea
okay.
snakes emerging from on the sides of the boat? Port and starboard. It does not matter.
Cordova's gonna fucking
As you see a gargantuan fucking creature swim out of the ocean and look at you with its big beady serpent eyes as it just looks down at you. The waves crashing, hitting your ship, bobbing it up and down like a small sailboat in a bathtub. To you getting flipped up onto your back and smacked onto the wooden planks below. Kertunk.
Fucking A. What the hell?
Cordova's gonna go giant mode and pick up a fucking cannon like it's a rifle.
Go back to the
You
water,
fucking like
what?
click it like a shotgun and it's like, how the fuck?
Don't ask me. Actually, no, I do know the answer. The answer is Aura mode. Is Aura farming.
It lets out
Hey,
a
damn sick.
it lets out a
Nipples, why
large
is your wisdom so fucking low?
it lets out a large
out
kind of
large.
like
Oh,
It'd be
goodness.
kind of funny if it just sounded like a didgeridoo.
So, like, are we having to roll initiative or?
it's not harmful, it's just looking at you.
Okay.
Tides talk
Ah.
to. Oh, right.
You know, I think I've seen one of these things before. Is it cool if I make an animal handling check so I can try to remember if I've seen one of these things before?
You don't have to talk in the
I've got
accent to ask me
pretty-
a question, but you can roll me a history check with disadvantage.
A
He's getting
disadvantage.
into the method.
Exactly,
Some-
you know.
Sometimes when I discover an interesting character voice, I get way too deep and I can't really pull myself out of it. Oh, thank God.
I weaponized a character voice as well for my Thursday
That is a-
games.
That is a 3, and
Grace
Okay.
not one.
that is a 5. So I'm taking the 3.
You
Disadvantageous.
think this is a berry snake?
A what snake?
A berry snake. A
Oh, no.
snake that eats berries in the forest.
Oh,
That's
this thing. Yeah, it's a berry snake. At least I think it is. I can't really recall. I've never seen any one of them this big before. Also, they's usually found in the woods. So,
I don't know
I
what
don't
berry
think
snake
that's a-
is, but I'm pretty sure that's not berry snake. But we gonna let you think that as we continue sailing away from it.
okay.
But
So good.
doing an awful lot of not trashing the ship.
Yep. That's
You know-
as long as you move
Yeah,
forward, we
you know,
should be fine.
Yeah,
It's-
I was
it's
going to
kinda
say,
like-
you know, they,
I need you to understand the perspective here. It's looking down at this small little wooden thing moving, a small little wooden stick. Like, oh hey, that's neat. There's noises on that stick over there. What is that?
Yep. As long as it doesn't touch
Now
the
everybody
stick.
roll me a con save, and roll me initiative.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
a con save and an animal check?
I was
said
about to
initiative
Yeah,
on
on
the
an
top.
initiative.
Con save and initiative.
sing a
fucker.
funny bird song.
That's nice. I got a fucking 9 in my con.
Yep,
Is that-
And
7 on
natural
mine.
20 for fucking initiative.
And an 18
Pray tell
for
this
my
isn't
initiative.
pray tell this isn't save against the poison effect, is it?
No.
No? Okay.
I go on merry fucking way.
Well,
This goddamn snake of a snack.
Wait, have we had a chance to rest?
No.
No? Okay.
Wanda and Hog should be at like full health since Wanda got a long rest
Yeah.
and didn't do anything.
Yeah, sucker.
Anybody that got a
Wanda
con
was-
save below a 15? Who is that?
Me.
Me.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, so everyone. But Hog, what'd you get?
Sorry, someone barged in to tell me to shut the fuck up. So, what roll did I miss?
Con save.
Con save.
Okay.
Initiative.
I want to ask you as clear as possible. Why is your thing so fucking low, by the way?
That's an 11.
Whose thing?
Like, look
Yeah,
at
nothing.
Warhog's freaking stats, and I know he's level 10, but all his shit is so low. His strength is 3, but like his dexterity is 12. His is 13. His wisdom is 13, which is very strange for that to be low. And his charisma is 13. It's 12. Everything's a +1 with set fucking strength, and constitution is 0. Why is it low? Why are you not balanced enough?
Rolls be like that sometimes.
I've never played a druid before. Don't judge me. Like, this
You
is
applied
literally
the
the first
side,
time I've
right?
ever played a druid before.
So,
Yes, and
Did
druids
everybody-
are wisdom based.
did everybody put their initiative into the tracker?
I didn't roll
Uh,
this. Give me a sec.
Yes. Yo, automatically put on mine
Hey,
for
I got a 19.
we roll high on the fucking initiatives, but like everything else.
So, please put your initiative in the tracker. Everybody failed. You all take 40 steam damage.
Wait, I got
Motherfucker! What did we do?
This is at the beginning of combat, right?
Yes, and it breathed on you.
Well,
Did me too?
you said 40.
40 steam.
I
Wow.
insight that breathe by accident.
Insight the breathing.
I want to insight the breathing.
steam breathing, first form.
So fortunately, very, very conveniently, bolster ate most of that.
Cool.
In my 10 temp
Uh,
HP did help.
You know,
So
1/4
that was how much damage?
40.
nice
40.
even 40.
Jesus.
It burned. It burned a
You
little
can't help
bit.
you now.
You encountered a
rendered
Leviathan.
super
What did you expect?
We didn't mean to counter it. This is Leviathan. This is a Leviathan being of ill intent. If I could look at it, breathing is not crime. It's just it's a painful breath. It's a bad morning breath, to say the least.
Due to me getting so high on the initiative, has the Leviathan's turn ended and thus I can go? Or.
No.
Okay. The
Wanda's higher
Leviathan's
than you.
turn has.
No,
I
one's
had
not
22.
ended. So the Leviathan, after breathing, is then going to dive back under the water.
Okay. We're going to use it forward. That's
Well, I
insight.
guess
That whole
we're
counter,
all safe now.
please.
You feel a rumbling below
I
the ship as
was-
it begins to bend up and then down in the waves as it begins to swim down pretty alarmingly fast. Not like a retreat, kind of like it's gaining speed for something.
Oh, fuck her. Oh, fuck. Brace yourselves. Try to get fast.
It is now
I
your
try
turn,
to-
Wanda.
Oh, God.
Wait,
I brace
I got
myself.
19. How did
Yes,
one?
Wanda
No,
got a
I
22.
got 22.
Oh,
I got a
okay.
Shut the
natural
fuck
Your
up.
number's higher
22.
than 19.
Let me continue
Math.
going. 'Cause I have won you. Alright? Alright, so I look kind of inside the whole situation. Like, is he ill intent? I'm just it's an ill intent sense here.
You can roll me an animal handling check.
Alright, that's better actually. Let's go. 11.
Who could tell, philosophically speaking?
God. Alright. I try my best to
You
Steer
would
the
guess,
ship as
based
far away
upon it dealing 40 damage to you and cauterizing and burning your skin with steam, I would think that's hostile.
Hey, it looked at us with like a little curiosity. I ain't gonna judge curiosity and morning breath, alright?
It got a little
judge
burp
that.
and went poof, burped all over you.
You could always
It was
ask
just
Physio
morning
Meeks
breath
to
and bad
tell you
breath.
which direction it's swimming and such. So if it starts, like, coming at us ramming speed, you know.
Like, I just want to check. I ain't gonna judge it real fast. Every time I see a reptilian, freaking lizard-looking guy things, they always end up being fine people. Besides that one
and also,
dragon. And
you keep killing
one.
species that are one of a kind.
And I don't want to keep causing extinctions of animals here. So I'm going to chew going forward. And if it attacks, I'll fight back. But
That
I
poor
would not
banana
like it.
snake. That poor fucking banana snake.
It was a cinnamon roll, Snake. You better get your damn murderous tendencies of making victims correct. Goodness gracious.
That's not my fault. You
You
killed them
make the
all.
victims. You remember the victims. You remember all the victims you brought upon my hands, you bastard.
Not my fault. You kill them all.
Shut the fuck up! As I continue steering the ship far away as possible from the oncoming onslaught of a fucking Leviathan. Well, also bonus action raging because I don't want to lose health anymore. 40
I need you to make me an athletics check to adjust the sailing speed of the boat.
athletics check. I could do that. Yes. 17.
Says your action, you have increased the sailing speed to 70 feet.
Awesome. Faster. She's like, nah, let's get the fuck out of here. Brace yourselves is all she says because it's gonna come back.
Okay, you've raged. That ends your turn. It is now Hog's turn. What does Hog want to do?
What? Oh, I can't do that either. Definitely can't do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go. Which side is the thing on?
Below you?
I can't really do anything, and spare the dying only works on dead people. So I have a plan for when one of you goes down. But for the time being, I'm going to just really just look down at the steam evaporating off my brittle stone-like skin in awe. Adjust my warthog mask that tilted a bit. And since I can only do fuck all for a moment, I just end my turn.
Okay.
Maybe prepare an action to like throw something.
Oh, I am going to prepare an action to use Thunderclap on the Sea Serpent once it reemerges.
Prepare an action to use Thunderclap on Cordova.
Thunderclap? Thunderclap.
Like,
That's thunder, not lightning.
Yeah,
Thunderclap?
Thunder is the sound one.
I know.
Yeah, I'm telling
Thunderclap, are you
Cordova
sure?
because he
I don't.
gets better with lightning.
Thunderclap
you're thinking of lightning lure or shocking grasp.
You have no
Thunderclap
spells
is just
chosen. You
Thunderclap
have
is
no
just,
spells chosen. What the flip?
I have Mold Earth, Shocking Grasp, which is touch, Spare the Dying. I also have Thunderclap, Jump, and Long Strider.
The hell? Alright.
All I'm gonna do is just create a concussive blast of sound by just clapping as hard as I can.
That's 5 feet, but okay.
He who Goliath go clap.
Cardinal. I'm trying to be sneaky. Trying to sneak around. But the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Okay, so who's next up on initiative?
Looks
It
like
shall
ours.
be me. Yeah, I don't think damage is the way to go here. I'm not exactly in a position to be picky with my options though, so I'm going to Death Ward myself. And then we're hanging on for dear life somewhere.
I use rage just to keep my HP high enough.
That's all for me, folks. Well, I can toll the bell, I guess, early. That's my bonus action in everything I'm doing.
Physio, moving right after you, is going to say, "My dearest summoner, might I bring about one of my own?"
Do whatever it takes.
Very well.
Whatever it takes.
I'm leaving the intricacies of this plan to you.
Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins.
He summons up a undead as he summons up one of his past shipmates as he says, "For I call upon you, my dearest compatriots of the sea, might you come back to serve me once again in my newest dearest master. For I bring upon ye my famous bard, Cello." As you see
I'm sorry, is that guy's name Mullet?
Cello.
Mullet cello.
The drink, more legs.
Mullet Jello.
Hello.
So you see a undead with pale-like skin, a complexion almost of the dead, white hair, and almost a bardic kind of like high bardic noble clothing of purples and reds with a dark velvet cape, and is holding a battle axe cello, where on the back end of it, the bottom of it, is a battle axe, and the top of it is a normal cello that he plucks along that can be extended into a double bass if needed.
Oh, so a style has brought up. Thank God.
For I am here at your command, Physio. For I am Cello. He looks over to Alerce, kneeling. For I am at your command, my dearest master of my captain. How might I serve you in my dull tones?
Ronald Weasley.
She's like yelling for him to just ask Physio that. He's the one that summoned it.
Captain Physio, what might I be doing as you've summoned me from the dead? Ah, yes, for we are to protect these people that my master has deemed important. For what their use is, I am unknown to that. However, they are deemed important to them, so we are to do as she says. Very well, sir. For what are we in need of at the moment? For right now, we need to get away from a vile beast of the sea. I see, sir. Very well, I shall prepare myself for combat. As he takes the head of his cello, he kind of like sticks it down a bit as you see a magic ruin, which pops the blades out the bottom, kind of lightens up the rear, and then extends another like extension on the bottom, like of a grip. So it kind of looks like there's like a grip on the back of the cello that he holds, and then the neck of it. So it almost looks like a foregrip on a battle axe.
Excellent.
What would you guys do if, like, a summon turned out to be like a plain old knight, and it's just, all right, now it's time for me to prepare myself for combat, and then they just start manually, individually, piece by piece, putting on blade armor.
Yeah, it's the full 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Rules is written.
So, as that passes, it is Cordova's turn. What are you doing, Cordova?
Well, he sees the thing dive, and Cordova's like, okay, you know what? They're gonna abuse. You know what? Fuck it. If they're gonna abuse the Axis, so am I. He's just gonna drop the cannon and he's gonna start flying up.
Okay. You take to the skies.
Look, I'll show you a dive.
So, how should we mark altitude?
How far are you flying?
Oh shit! How fast is the ship moving? Actually,
70 feet.
that
per
might not
turn.
be 70 feet. Ooh, that might not be a good idea then.
Well, hey, it'll slow down in theory when it gets rammed.
That's assuming that it does get rammed, specifically. Which, to be fair, something that big, I think, is probably likely to throw its weight around.
You could make a steering maneuver.
What, me?
If you trust yourself at the wheel.
What's the associated check?
Well, steering requires a performance check, and if you wanted to steer,
would it be like...
though if you roll low, it's gonna, fuck it up.
Yeah, would it be like steering applicable with strength, or would
No,
that...
It's performance because they're having to do like finesse steering of a large ship and like calculations and such.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Never
like
mind. Intelligence.
it's possible to change the base ability score that's associated with a given check, even if it's a different skill that normally
For the
has
moment, I don't think it would be a strength, because strength, in my eyes, is like a reactionary. Like, oh fuck, we're gonna like hit the deck, sway it to one side as hard as I can to maybe get the rudder to move right.
If
Because
it's
finesse
charisma based, I'm
Dexterity would not.
if it's charisma based, I'm really not the best character for that.
Nah, I'm still doing
Okay.
this thing.
Yeah.
This finesse, I would say dexterity, honestly. But like, what can I say? I'm not the DM.
You don't need to throw shade at me, okay?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. That one clip where the guy just
Yeah,
talks about
that
an
was-
entire hot dog.
You also could load a cannon and do a preemptive shot, or a held shot.
Yeah, I guess Cordova. It's probably better if like Cordova, click.
Click, click, boom.
Multi-barrel.
I meant more with one of the ship's
3120.
cannons.
That doesn't strictly matter because I'm thinking of another form of action. Image. You need to reload this kind of with a bonus action if you want to fire it again, and each time this cannon is shot, it increases in range by 15 feet. This thing's inner range increment is normally ass. It's currently underwater. Could I just shoot twice at nothing in particular with its like regular like magically loaded shot for the sake of like jacking up the range?
For the faulty barrel?
Yeah.
It still requires the movement to reload, right? Or does it require a bonus action to reload?
It's a bonus action to reload.
The thing is that you could fire blindly, but you probably won't hit it because, you know,
Yeah, he's just trying to get the range up for the next
Oh yeah,
turn.
the point is its range is normally like 30, 120, which is dog water.
I understand
But
that,
every
I guess what I was trying to point you to is because the ship's cannons don't have a range limit on them. It's just if you hit it, you don't.
I fire at the sun.
So you could like.
Okay,
The idea
yeah,
is that
no,
you-
I was assuming that he meant like a range increment that is that is small enough to be relevant for this kind of battlefield. Sorry, you were saying, Cactus.
I was saying for because the ship's cannons are if you hit or you miss, right? But the idea being that you would just try to hold the action until it pops up and shoot it, because it can be more powerful than a faulty barrel.
That's fair. Yeah.
And
To be fair, I don't strictly know what that D20 of weapon damage like turns into. Like,
So
raw damage
remember
wise.
the so you aim, you can make the aim check or whatever. It's in the homebrew archive, but I also have it up. So like the
Right.
power is that
Sorry, it's been a sec.
So the cannon shot is a 1d20 damage, but you can also do a check to increase its power, or load the custom ammo into it that you have to get different effects because it is still a cannonball.
Right. What? Hold on a second. I need to look in my items. Right now I have 15 chain shot. I don't think it's a big leap in logic to say this thing's probably too big to restrain with a chain shot.
If you aim at the right spot, not necessarily.
I mean,
It's tonsils.
I was gonna say like the absolute best case scenario I could imagine is potentially like wrapping its jaw shut.
You can't restrain the whole beast, but you can restrain a part of it to annoy the shit out of it, or weaken it in some state.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, actually, target mix it. Would it be susceptible to canister shot?
What does your canister shot do again?
Because I have 15 canister shot. The target must make a dex save, DC 16, or lose half their movement.
You could
and-
canister shot it if you aimed it correctly.
And it says that the area 10 feet around the subject is now difficult terrain, but it's water. I doubt that's relevant. But yeah, I think I think I want to load a. I think I want to load a grape shot canister into this thing.
Into which thing?
The cannon that he's holding. Because he went rear jet mode and picked up the cannon. Like the ship cannon.
The ship cannon's mounted to the boards.
Like it doesn't have carry?
I mean, it's in a carrier technically on wheels, but like it's like encased in it.
Well, I mean, yeah, like how big of a cannon is this?
This cannon, the ship's cannon, is bigger than your faulty barrel cannon. The faulty barrel cannon is kind of like it's like a small cannon.
I mean, yeah, I figured faulty barrel was basically like a sort of like snub-nosed falconet kind of thing.
Yeah, it is. You know how like early hand cannon or early rifles were just small cannons?
Like handguns or hand cannons.
Yeah, that required the big old stick to have in front of them, or the tripod stand, because it was just a cannon that was on a stock.
Yeah.
It's the cannon itself, like it's as big as a table, but that in a cannon size is pretty small. The ship cannon you see is more akin to a siege cannon. It is large. It is meant to, in a 1 or 2 shots, 3 shots, take down a ship.
Okay, so this is okay. Hence why its range is so absurd. Okay, so yeah. It's like a proper like naval battery.
Proper naval cannon. Your faulty barrel is like a small.
Because yeah, I imagine the faulty barrel is probably like a 1 or 2 pounder, right? Like the cannons, their shots are usually like measured in pounds.
If you want to put it
like a proper.
It's like a reenactment cannon. It would weigh about 5, maybe like 15 pounds if you stuck it in, but it's a reenactment cannon, if that makes sense. It's small, it's durable, maybe weighs 10, 15 pounds, but it is definitely on the smaller end. Doesn't shoot quite as far, hence why this like lower range. Whereas this naval cannon is like proper naval siege cannon, fires big old bunk shots.
Yeah. When I mentioned like weights, that's like the weight of the cannonball they shoot. But we could I could have that chat like after session.
We can discuss artillery ship. I'm just discussing as to why they're different. And
yeah, no, I get the point. Like this is a bigger cannon that is meant to be on a ship.
Yep.
And it's meant to, like, it's one of the bigger ones because ships use different weight classes, like, all in the same ship. It's, as you said, one of the bigger ones that's meant to hit other ships at a distance, instead of being, like, the close-in carronade, like, beat the shit out of people with lighter cannons from closer in. But, yeah, that being said, I'm still going to load this thing with a canister. I guess if it's significantly bigger, do you want me to have it consume multiple canister shots?
To give you an idea, the cannon that's on the ship is a 48 pounder.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
Whereas your shot is maybe like a 5 to 10 pounder cannonball.
I imagine probably like 2 to 4, because that's like field guns that would be alongside like infantrymen, whereas like 10, 12 pounders, those are like dedicated artillery crews. But my question still stands: do you want this cannon? Do you want this cannon to consume multiple canister shots, since those canister shots, I assume, were made to be fired out of faulty barrel?
For the sake of simplicity, no.
Okay, I'm gonna load a grape shot canister in then.
Which cannon?
Take that down by 1. The one that I'm next to.
Okay. This one?
Like I'm not moving. Yeah.
Yep.
So this one here, Cordova's just kind of.
As you load it into it, so it's remember, for the ship cannons, it's just a movement to reload it.
Yep.
So you load up the first shot.
Is there a bonus action for me to spend on
Well,
this?
loading it up doesn't take a bonus action or an action. You just reload time for ship cannons is
Yeah, no.
movement. Do you want to increase the power of it?
Sure. The thing I was asking wasn't like whether or not loading it took a bonus action. I was asking if there was another thing that took a bonus action in relation to the cannon.
The cannon itself doesn't have, to my knowledge... No, the cannon doesn't have a bonus action for it.
Okay, so in that case...
It's all checks. It's all checks until you fire it.
Yeah, in that case, I'm going to do my, like, once per battle, like, bunker down. You know?
Okay. Wanda, you see him grow a little bit in bulk as all of his wings clip together like armor, as you hear the clackering of bone plating. So as you do that, I will need a sleight of hand if you want to increase the power of the shot.
Was it sleight of hand or perception?
Sleight of hand check.
Oh, right, sleight of hand. Right, that's...
But
yeah,
what is slide? What is this?
No, I don't know why I thought
Insight
perception, because
Insight plus perception is the roll for aiming.
because my sleight of hands are at advantage, so that's 6 for the sleight of hand. And then, sorry, what did you just say?
I said to aim but I know it's been a while since I've done ship combat, but the aiming is that you make an insight check plus a perception check, and then it either gives you a +5 or a +10 with an at 20 in either one of the checks to like help you navigate the gun.
Okay, so sleight of hand, the result of that was a 6. So do I then do the insight and perception?
If you want to
do I
try
wait
to
until
aim it.
before the shot?
I'd say aiming, you can do this before you shoot because you're readying it, right? You're preparing.
Okay, yeah. All right, so insight, 19,
Okay.
and then perception, 14.
It's a +5, so you get a +5 to hit on your roll when you roll to hit.
Negative.
So you've aimed the cannon. You're not getting any extra power out of the shot itself. And that ends the turn as the beast pops up over here as it immediately dives under the water and then shoots back out into the sky, going up above the waves several hundred feet before it begins to then kind of like spiral in the air before it begins to kind of like try to trajectory aim coming back down to like just ram into the ship. Seeing as it went up, would you like to shoot it?
Sure, if I have a shot on it.
Roll to hit.
Does Hog have a shot on it too? Question mark. Nibbles?
Nibbles? You did?
Still good.
It's currently 100 feet away
Well, his
from you.
thunder. Yeah, I was gonna say his thing was everything within 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so you said shooting with faulty barrel should be fine, right?
Either faulty barrel or heavy crossbow, doesn't matter.
Oh, because the faulty barrel has a -4 that the heavy crossbow doesn't.
Shoot with the faulty barrel.
So what does that
Okay.
have to do with me?
You were holding
Well, he
your
was
It-
asking
it's
if your
perfect.
thing was going to trigger.
Like you mentioned preparing an action, it surfaced. I wanted to make sure that you weren't getting passed up for an action that you prepared.
Okay, the action was me using Thunderclap in its general direction, which I see that I am now not within range.
I'd like to
So
mention you didn't move your token to either side of the ship, so you wouldn't be in range anyway.
yeah,
Okay.
an honest fuck up on my part. So I'll move next turn.
But you
So-
swing the cannon around, roll to hit.
Yeah, salty barrel, blank. And then +5, you said,
Yeah,
to
+5.
hit. So 24.
24 hits. Were you aiming to shoot it?
Since he loaded a canister, is this thing danger noodle shaped?
Yeah, it's coming down like a spear, trying to hit you.
I guess depending on the angle, he's gonna try to shoot it in the tail. Or he's
Okay.
with a slowdown thing.
Okay.
What do I roll next? Was it D20 for damage?
It is a d20 for the damage, and then the canister shot's effect was needs to make a strength save, you said? Or dex save?
Dex save.
It got
this is a.
It got a 13.
That fails. The DC was 16. It loses half its movement.
So as you shoot the canister shot that flings through the air, screeching all the way to the sky, you hit it in the tail as you manage to embed some knockback force with extra heavy weight as it explodes, adding a bunch of shrapnel to the tail, which then kind of leads it off to a different direction, and it slams into the water next to the ship, casting a wave to go under the ship and buoyancy up about 50 feet and then slam the hull back down as it rocks back and forth, diving beneath the waves.
Oh yeah, no, and fucking seeing something that ludicrously big jump that high and then fucking just try to dive bomb us on the way in, fucking Cordova could be heard shouting, "Oh, that's a crock of bullshit."
This is pretty cheap coming from me, but your powers are bullshit.
Yep. Yep.
And so, as it comes around, Wanda, it is your turn again. What do you want to do?
There's a 3 on
Speed
the damage
fuck
roll.
up.
Okay.
Speed up. I get away from this Leviathan.
What's that? Athletics.
Athletics, I also have that in. Some rage hands,
Assuming-
strength basically.
I'm
I can
assuming you want to,
disadvantage.
increase the speed of the ship, right? Right?
Yeah, athletics. Advantage. Come on now. Natural 20! Speed the fuck up!
You even increased the speed to double. It is now 140 feet.
Yeah, bitch, yeah! And, I am mentally preparing myself to see that shit again. Oh, goodness. I'm just trying to get as much distance from that thing between us and it as much as possible. Just,
Yeah,
I go fight, but not right now.
between the slowdown and us doing the speed up, we might actually have a chance at just outrunning the thing.
So, Hog, it is your turn. What do you want to do? Oh, Wanda, I forgot. Did you want to punch yourself to keep your rage going?
Yeah, she just gives herself a little slap, just two. Let's go.
Okay, take your damage, and then Hog, it is your turn. How does
So,
Hog react seeing that giant fucking serpent dive into the air and then slam down in the water, almost barely missing them?
Oh, that's I was traumatized.
He's traumatized.
Traumatized.
I don't really know what's going on, but I do know how to do. Oh wait, oh fuck, it's gone. Damn it.
Is anybody down?
Assuming no one took any damage, no.
I don't think so.
And you can't use. You can only use spare the dying when they're actually dying. So
Yeah.
you can't just bitch slap someone with healing magic and make them feel better.
Well,
So.
good berry to pass the time.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
I'm
back.
just gonna. Do you guys know what side of the boat it's gonna emerge again?
Nope.
No, not really.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my 35 feet walking speed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm gonna hope to God that it emerges on the left side of the boat, and then my turn.
Okay. It is now Alirce's turn. What is Alirce feeling? How does she feel right now with all that just transpired? Death coming very close.
Well, she's at least good for the moment. So she's preparing a ray of sickness the next time it shows its face. And hoping to Mercule that it fucking...
Physio is going to make a perception check. He got a 30, as he says, "Most likely, my dearest casting master, it is to arrange and re-emerge from behind us at this position."
Yeah, she'll aim that way,
Oh.
but I believe it's the saving throw. So it's up to them anyway.
After Physio's turn, the Marlet Cello is going to cast Haste on Alirce.
I don't know if that's gonna help, but yeah, we can try.
Cordova, it is your turn now.
Oh.
Want to load another shot to maybe
Wow.
repel it?
Do what?
Want to load another,
Another
shot to
shot.
try to repel it?
Sure.
By the way, did
Is he
you?
going to be able to aim the cannon that way?
Yeah, you just
Did I
do
what?
you just do it the same way that you did before. It's reactionary.
Okay. That's just... Yeah, no, it's just the cannon's on the starboard side. I wasn't sure whether or not that was too far to
I don't know. You
too far to port.
could always like do here or here or here.
Okay.
If you want to move. Up to you.
Still.
Okay.
Maybe have trouble loading it because it's movement weight. But wabba wabba. You were saying?
To reload the cannon is a movement. To load it first doesn't require the movement.
Oh. Okay.
So what do you want to load it with?
I mean, depend. I mean, I don't know how well it's gonna keep up. So second verse, same as the first.
Okay. So I need you to roll me an insight and perception check.
Oh no, no sleight of hand.
We'll get to it. We're just gonna go in order.
Okay. So insight. 18. Perception is a 14.
+5. Roll no
Nah.
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. 18.
You have increased the effect of your shot. The save increases by a +2, and it gains extra knockback.
Well, I mean, like extra movement hampering, or does that like gain a knockback effect now?
It gains a knockback effect,
Nice.
like impact force. Okay, so after that, you see once again that as the creature is, away, it immediately jumps out of the water into the ice several 100 feet as it is behind you, and immediately goes up, and then immediately kind of like starts to intercept on your position, but it is much further away now, so it is harder. Do you want to roll to hit?
Yay.
Roll that hit.
Roll it up. Roll it
Wop,
up.
wop, wop. Boop.
Damn.
Mom. I don't have bless on me. I don't think. So that's a
Nope.
9 plus 5. That makes 14.
Okay. It needs to roll the dex save. It got a 13.
So with it being increased, the DC's 18.
Yes, so it fails it. Where were you aiming for?
I mean, if it's got like side fins that it needs.
Sure.
Laugh.
Just continue our trend of like punching fish in the throat with our bullets.
Yeah, no,
gonna try
fucking
to-
just
You're gonna
yeah,
throat
no,
punch
just
it?
fucking if it has its mouth open, just fucking like skip the canister off its tongue to make it buckshot into its mouth.
So as you fire the cannon, right, you had a lower hit. You don't hit the tongue as you were aiming for. However, you do hit it in the neck. With the impact effect, you have shattered its neck bone, and with the scatter shot, with the canister shot there, you shatter its neck bone as the meat lets out a screeching yelp. All of you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Just because he yelled.
I'm
There's
great
some
at
natural
those.
reactions like, oh, just
Another
breathing.
nat 1.
16.
Nat 1,
I
taking
got a
double
13.
damage.
First amount of damage was just him breathing. The second amount of damage now is him yelling in pain.
Oh wait, nat 1 is supposed to be double damage.
Double the effect or
Look at that
double the
one.
damage.
Okay, so
No,
I
you're
should
just
be 40
damage.
health lower then.
No, you're gonna be
Because
you're gonna be in critical
is
health.
the-
Don't worry. Well, sorry, no, not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that you'll see what
because
Let him talk.
sorry, keep going.
you will see what happens. As of right now, you'll see what happens. Nat 1 can mean double damage, can mean double effect, can mean something other gruesome happens. You'll see. However, I'm still waiting on one con save from our druid.
Nibbles.
Okay. Con
Nibble, nibble,
saving
nibble,
throw.
nibble, nibble, yeah.
Roll that
Um,
con save.
I mentioned that I should be 40 health lower because that like opening steam shot. I rolled a nat 1 and
13.
didn't
I
like
didn't see
didn't
it.
double the
I didn't
damage on
count
that.
it.
13.
So
Didn't see it,
as
didn't
you get a
happen.
13, only Wanda is passing this.
That's the amount of hit points I have.
So y'all take 20 damage from the ear-piercing screech, but Alirse.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
me or I say?
Yay.
I said everyone but
So I got
Alirse.
13.
Yay.
No,
I got
Wanda.
13.
Sorry,
and someone
Wanda.
gets 16.
Sorry, everybody but Wanda takes the 20 damage.
You don't take half, or it's just that.
You don't take any of the screeching damage.
Oh, cool. Just really
So Wanda's
focused on
fine.
just.
Everybody else takes the screeching damage, and Cordova, you are now deafened for the next hour.
Well,
Ah,
couldn't
this
get.
makes sense.
It would have been fun. Yeah, Cordova, you are now deafened for the next hour. Wait, what?
Ah,
Exactly.
what?
So as that happens, combat is over. It is gone into the sea. It does not wish to approach you anymore. Fuck that shit. Got my neck broken.
Heels be mean. I only want to hang out. That's the goddamn.
Anybody go down?
That knows.
I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say the hog. Our hog has gone limp.
Oh god.
As you go down, Physio detects this and casts. So Physio, seeing that everybody is kind of hurt, he is going to cast Mass Healing Word on everybody.
Took my gerb.
Well,
Everybody receives 12 health.
Okay.
Alright.
From my
36,
dearest
700,
master to you, I bring you the great tidings and joy of our dear Castor Alease. Yes, they are quite the amazing caster, aren't they, Captain? For all our dearest praises go to her.
I love how the
What?
other guy summoned by the first zombie went, that sounds pretty fun to me. I guess. It's like a poor man's Eeyore.
Or
let's speak up.
That reminds me. She will wave Cordova over, pointing to where his ear should be, but he's a bird, so it's more like holes in his head.
I mean, yeah, there's still ears.
Cordova's
Oh.
ears
Oh.
are bleeding.
Oh,
Earless freak. No.
He just
fucking
Cordova just hears white
better than
noise.
being a knife here.
He just hears white noise for the next hour.
Oh.
Yeah, I can lesser restoration that.
How would you know he is deaf, though?
Because he's going, what?
Yeah, no, I just went,
And you
what?
said he's bleeding from the ear hole.
Speak up. And then, yeah, no, like, if it were to say, like, motions to, like, Cordova's ear, Cordova's gonna, like, just, like, hold up an ear, and I'm assuming, like, the feathers that cover his ears are bloody, and he's gonna, like, bring out the hands, like, oh, shit.
You hear Neural.
Yeah, I would assume over the course of an hour we would figure out, oh, the guy who keeps going, what?
You
Got
hear
deafened from the fucking screech.
you hear in your mind a soft cackling coming from Neural.
Shut up.
Alerce frowns because she does not understand.
Well, you certainly did get it, didn't you, my friend? Almost dead again. You really have a way with words and the dead, don't you?
You're fucking... Shut up, you're too fancy for me to think of a retort. Fuck.
Oh, is someone getting their seeds tied? Or should I say seeds tides?
Okay, what even is with your... Cordova's just fucking talking to himself.
Nice.
What did you say, Cordova?
Like, okay, what even is your deal? Fucking... I can't get a fucking read on you.
My my deal? What's my deal? I don't have a deal with you yet. But if you're willing to make one, my packs are always open for a good contract.
You know, buddy, given a certain spineless Phoebe person recently, I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Are you not a fan of sushi?
Nope, you're not gonna lure me in with food. I refuse to be that shallow.
Oh, but he tastes so delicious.
Isn't that like sapientia cannibalism or some shit?
How so?
Eating another thing that's sapient.
What?
Sapient, sentient, that has thinks and feelings.
How is that cannibalism to him?
Talking about how-
He's eating tides.
Because tides is a thing.
Like on a sapience level, that's
I mean-
cannibalism.
I mean, he was, I think, in
He's
game.
capable. He was capable of cognitive thought and speech.
He was.
Was.
I mean, yeah, so were the humans before you eat them.
He's
Even cannibalism.
He's
They
eating the
don't
pain.
keep talking and thinking after you cook them.
He's eating the pain from it. It's the his nourishment is the suffering that was caused, and so he's eating that.
Oh.
And because the suffering has caused, because the thoughts have caused you suffering about it, and you thinking about it's caused its suffering, he's getting that as food. He's eating that. You experiencing pain and anguish over this dead soul. Yeah, it died in a pretty painful way on its own, but is it the tastiest fucking dessert to get it from you, my friend?
You know what? You're cringed. That's all I have to say to you. You're
I
cringed.
do enjoy a good chicken bake after a nice healthy dose of fish.
Oh man, I'm gonna regret having to deal with your voice for however long it takes for Alersa to hopefully undeafen me.
What did you say, Cordova?
I don't know, it might be a while because you told her to shut up when she tried to tell you to come over here and get healed.
Well,
So
I mean, to
shut
be
up,
fair, he
what's
was
your
like,
deal?
he was looking somewhere else. He's deaf, not blind. Hey, fucking Alers. Code spineless. Can you fucking bring my hearing back, please?
She was pouting and tapping
So,
her foot, but she
I
sighs
will
and
say,
has lesser restoration.
while we're at this moment, I would like you, Nibbles, to fill out the rest of your character sheet with your spells.
I already filled the rest. My. What? It's all filled out.
Your thing is very glitched out, if that's the case.
No, you have, at the moment, you have your cantrips, you have jump and long strider.
I have
You're
Mold
missing...
Earth, Shocking Grass, Bear the Dying, Thunderclap, Jump, and Long Strider. What are you talking about?
Yes, in your spells,
there's a
click
cantrip.
manage spells. You have 0 out of 4
those are
cantrips.
cantrips and 2 leveled spells.
You get 4 more cantrips,
You are
and
at
you
10th
get
level.
11 more spells. You are at 10th level right now. You have more... You have up to 5th level spells that you can have, and you only have 1st level.
Oh, do I now?
Yeah.
Yes, that's how full casters work.
Yeah, that's your whole can't work. Wizard was a full caster.
Hey, that's Tide's thing. How dare you stand where he stood?
Fuck you.
So,
No, actually, you really don't want to stand where you stood.
Neural says to you before leaving Cordova, he says, "You know, I always wondered what it was like to live in a society."
This is Earth, you space demon. We live in a society.
You
However,
want to know how I got these scars? I'm just a dog chasing a society. Where was I?
however, one to say, even though I have not experienced your society, it must be quite painful watching all your friends slowly die. But who could blame them?
Honestly,
You're just the same
Tash
as
lonely.
You're just the same as all. 1 minute. You're just the same as all the rest. Even your leader enjoys a good eating of souls. Maybe you'll end up just like him. Like father, like son.
You know what?
But remember, son, dying is gay. And he leaves.
Yes,
Yes,
father.
Tash is
yeah.
gay. And first off, we not see. My God.
Fucking,
You're gonna
That's
fucking
it,
send
Buckle
his
is-
character on like a,
Yeah.
a journey to find out what that means and why it keeps
Oh yeah,
getting
and I
repeated.
did. Remember all those times
Just like
when Tides?
Sonova.
Remember all those times when Tides was still alive, and I said the thing about death is but a doorway to new life. We live today, we live again in one form or another. When
Yeah,
I
no,
fully died, when I fully died, I went on to this other location, like the fucking beach from Death Stranding, and I found myself on this freaky island, and then I said the thing again as a callback.
Yeah, no, except this time around, what's gonna happen is like Cordova's gonna fucking go around trying to figure out what the fuck, like, remember, son, dying is gay means. Like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Like, why do these
Yeah,
different
it's just gonna
unrelated
be
entities
Sonova
keep saying
2.0.
that? Why do these different unrelated entities keep saying that? But eventually, at some point, Cordova's gonna get his shit rocked at some point. The fucking baddies are gonna be at the fucking gates, and he's gonna get laid the fuck out, like on death's door, and then it's just gonna be his father, but like in a way less corrupted memory, and he's gonna say, "Remember, son, dying is gay." And it's just gonna fucking eyes shoot open. Yes, father.
There's time.
They're
Game
gonna
at
say
happy.
it's like you finally have to, come across the guy who's gonna take you to the afterlife, and he just goes, "Ah, gay."
Fucking- Try me, bitch.
What were you gonna say, Wanda?
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's particularly in the medieval times, so gay means happy. So it's just like, guy's happy? What?
Timeless beings bringing back tropes from the future to the past, leaving people confused.
I
as
had a
fuck.
similar thought.
It's like, well,
Time
what
in
the
the
fuck are they
Feywild is wishy-washy, so you have to imagine their memes are a fucking mess.
Oh, I can guarantee you they have memes that would make the deep fried phase of memes look fucking sane.
Like
Yes,
you're
there is.
getting shown you're in like a medieval text scale in the setting, and then you get shown a meme in the Feywild, and it's just like a deep fried image of a hallway filled with shadow demons, and it's me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans.
Brains!
Power word
Anyways.
E.
I would
Yeah, no.
imagine that after about 15 minutes of the chicanery of death and Cordova having a fucking panic attack over words, that Alirse would
like, what-
give him lesser
what
restoration,
does that
like,
mean?
like a pat on the back. Well, what do you say, Alirse?
Oh, I already described it, where you fucking told her, "Shut up, what's your deal anyway?" And at first she was like pouting and ignoring him when he finally decided to come over and ask for the lesser restoration. But eventually she sighs and turns around and heals his head.
You're no longer
Okay,
deaf,
yeah.
Cordova.
Oh yeah, thanks. For future reference, probably code spineless for some fuckhead hire being probably just offered a contract or some shit.
Did you say no?
Yes.
Good.
Wanda ready to get the battle axe.
Yeah, I wanted to just
Where's
like give him
yeah,
the
I
watched you
just-
from up there.
I just killed the guy that borrowed a spine from higher beings like 4 separate times. Do you think I would say yes?
Hey, you got that power? I said yes. You motherfucker.
We're on the lookout for thought crime.
Like, next thing you know, you see the pike just sail through the freaking air, and then it goes right through Cordova. You motherfucker, you didn't. And then she
I have
jumps
an
out.
expanded spell
"Motherfucker!"
list now.
So, which place were you going to first? Were you going to Dolith Keep, or were you heading back to Sluffberg Kingdom first?
It
I
sounds
think-
like Wanda and I were in agreement on the keep, and then Cordova
Yeah.
was saying, "Yeah, if that's the way we're rolling it for now, let's do that."
Like,
See if we
especially
can.
if,
Divination, the answers we wanted.
yeah, for like the whole like permanently constructive soul magic deal.
Okay. So,
What
you
about the
eventually...
pharmacia you off on the regs to help with the giant thing?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was asking about what about the various pharmacia you got to quaff on the regs to help with your giant thing?
Right, that's probably something that Cordova also needs to do, like in his downtime. Is the
I
whole
don't know
double
if
crap.
the goddess of preservation or the god of death can help us on that one.
Well,
Yeah, no, like
Okay.
that's going to be something for Cordova to fuck with. Sorry, yeah, you were saying, Cactus?
I was saying that as you're sailing, you can take a long rest as the nighttime comes in and you're sailing through. Do any of you wish to do anything in your downtime as you're taking a long rest?
I would
Uh,
love to, but I need corpses. Human corpses.
I would love to, but I need
Unfortunately, I
corpses.
didn't kill Leviathan. Leviathan's not human.
Yeah. It might be a wee bit big, too, for what I was going to use it for.
I don't know, you can go fishing.
Just kind of easy to separate them.
Go fishing for
Fishing for something.
tides his people he fucking killed with his
The
choice.
dead, the
They're
long
just
since
floating
dead.
in the waves, and we're
You just-
hoping that one just
Oh my
gets
God,
stuck
you're gonna-
on the hook.
Sure, go fishing. Why not?
You hook a skeleton and then you dredge up the bones of a long since dead fish man, riddled with coral and barnacles and shit.
Well, I mean, she has practiced fishing.
As well.
I guess that's what we're doing.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
why
Unlike
not?
I
Why
bet
don't
on like
join you?
I bet on
She needs to kill something right now.
I bet on an 18,
While we're
19.
at it, we also
you're gonna
need
dredge
to
up a fish
pull up
man's skeleton.
Excalibur.
Wait, did
Oh,
he bring
yeah,
Excalibur on the boat?
No.
He
guys-
is
No,
part
Hang
of the
up.
not,
I
not
wish-
all the way, not
I
all
wish-
the way aboard the boat.
I wish to say the reason that you all...
Excalibur hangs off the side because he's the anchor.
I wish to say the reason you all have been going so fucking slow is because you haven't brought the anchor up. So you've been dragging dead
Oh.
fucking weight as you go in the sea.
No, see, Excalibur was
Well,
acting a
thank
fucking
you.
maggot a few days
So-
ago, so we just left him down there while we sailed.
So the anchor's just been.
The anchor's just been
Yeah,
dragging
right.
at
Well,
the
we have an
seafloor.
actual anchor. We just tried to use the freaking the sword because it talks too much, and we just drowned out his voice.
Yeah,
Hoist
but
the
We have an
anchor,
actual anchor.
Tied him to the anchor.
hoist the anchor, for fuck's sake.
you haven't brought the anchor back up, is what I'm saying. So you've been dragging and hauling ass.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
we're
know.
bringing the anchor back up now.
The Hog's never been on a boat before, but his player knows that if you want to go faster while on a boat, you raise the goddamn anchor.
So as
Yes,
you
Wait,
do you raise the anchor, Wanda?
Yeah.
As you bring up the anchor, you start to hear a very whiny, sassy sword begin to say, "Well, I would never, for my dearest you fools, I curse all of you, the lot of you, that you would put me down there with them fishes, those ruthless creatures, for I shall curse you all." Yes.
But we have a regular anchor, right? And he's just like attached to the anchor.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be
I
so
cut-
fucking funny if we
I
lowered
released
it
it
back
from
down.
the anchor.
You fools! I shall curse you all.
Do you want to? I thought Alirce was gonna take him.
You want to take this?
I think
talking
she's
thing?
just being like. I assume she's just like lowering it back down, just like we can leave you there if you prefer.
We can put you right back. I can release you from your anchor duties. You can just sit under deep water for the rest of your life, which is forever.
If I must have a choice, then I would much rather be above land than with those vile, worthless, scaling people.
Okay, so no more complaining?
I believe I could spare myself for a day or two.
Okay, good. I just pull all the way up and there you go. Silence. What a beautiful thing.
If all else fails, we learn the silence spell and just cast it around the
Yeah, and also get lose
area
it forever.
before we use it. Sounds good to me.
He lets out a pouting
she's going to she's going to do her best to drag this fucking sword with help, and if that fails, she's going to use the spectral hands again to help her.
The spectral hands to what?
I mean,
Help
I'm
her.
around, and
Help her lift
I mean, I'm
him,
around and
or
kinda-
do what?
Yeah, help her lift him basically, since they can offer a +4. But I'm just
I mean,
reflavoring
I'm
it as
around
them
and I-
doing the carrying.
you sure you don't
Gonna
want me
have
to?
get used to it eventually.
Okay.
She's working out her mangy muscles.
Mangy muscle.
We
Do some
all start from
push-ups.
somewhere.
1, 2, 3.
I'm looking at all my stats. It's just like -1 no matter what I try to justify.
Oh,
Alrighty.
you need a hand.
Come and give me
Holding-
5.
You need a hand holding that everything.
Okay, 19 isn't terrible. So yeah, she manages to drag it back to her room.
You know, us could probably have done that.
No, she
It's on
wants to
the
work out.
opposite end of the aquarium.
So, as you lift up the sword, where do you go with him? With your spiritual hands?
I
you
said
just
she
lift-
just... Yeah, she just deposits it in her room for now. And then she'll plan to pull him back out when it's time to get to land.
I just imagine you put him in a barrel full of water.
Just to
Well, he
scare
does
him,
need to be
make sure-
rinsed a bit.
Flash him with water. Oh gosh!
So, as
This
you
is
stick him in the
torture.
water, he begins to gurgle as he complains a little bit, bubbling with the water, but you can't hear him. So, as that happens, do you wish to fish Alirce or no?
Yeah, we're
Or
going to
fish for
try
some
it.
fish- We're fishing for some fishermen.
So,
As soon as he comes up, just break his neck.
Worst comes to worst, we catch some actual fish.
I want you to roll me a
I do have survival.
survival check.
You want to give me the help action?
That works for me.
Just the ladies just doing some fishing. Or a humanoid to
So,
break its neck and turn
Looks
into
like
a
we're
undead.
going with the 14, so we got a 16 total.
Okay, as you cast out your line, you pull up a undead fishman who's been stabbed through the throat with a multiple buckshot of rock and salt.
Undead or already dead?
Already dead. And as you pull him up, you realize that beneath the watering waves, you can see a bunch of them have rock salt stuck in their gut, which is keeping them at the bottom of the ocean. As you're literally like riding the waves, and there's just like hundreds of them down there.
I think we know what happened.
Yeah, I guess we're just like, what is it, fly fishing?
Some of them are still alive, but sealed down by the rock salt that is slowly crawling up their legs and killing them.
Yeah. I think it'd be way fishing. Fly
rock
fishing is
off
like
the undead and throws it over the back into the water.
Wanda's gonna push him back into the water?
No, takes the rock salt off of the corpse and throws it in the water. Yeah, after the body.
Okay.
Just cleans it up off the rock salt.
You chuck it back in.
Yep, don't need the rock salt. Don't need the salt.
What would you like to do with the corpse?
Salt in the air. The corpse is now clear of rock salt.
We're hoping to get 3 of them things. And then, like I said before, we're casting the spell to summon the, I believe it's ghouls. And then we're going to use our spell again to promote them to greater undead that aren't going to eat our faces off the moment that the spell ends its duration. I will get you those 2 spell descriptions real quick.
Survival. 2 more survival checks.
Works for me.
Help action for both of them.
That one's a nat 20.
You pull out 3 bodies, all linked together by a spear.
Oof. I break it off. Throw it back into the ocean.
And the next one's a dirty 23.
You pull out 2 more.
Just keep those for later. Out in storage.
Oh, rot here.
I mean, we have a bag of colding that can, like, freeze some ice blocks.
Fish blocks.
Just like a giant ice chest of fishman corpses.
What would you like to do now?
Pop and open a cold one with the boys. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna grab the spell descriptions for you, but I'm using Create Undead to
the boys
turn 3 of them into ghouls, and then I'm using the spell I used at the start of session to upgrade the 3 of them to an undead that hopefully won't need to eat our faces to persist.
Roll me a religion check, and are you upcasting this?
Yeah, we're upcasting again.
Religion check.
Roll in my religion. That is an 18.
Did you just hold a grudge?
Who's holding a grudge?
This DBZA reference. I threw another one out there.
Okay, so
That's
the
me
undead, the 3 of them begin to morph together into one.
Oh lord. I hope it's not the one I'm thinking of.
What are you thinking of?
I think it's called like a gray piper. It's like their bones and organs get meshed together into a giant meat accordion.
What the fuck?
And then all three of the like normal bodies are playing pipes or other musical instruments. Yeah, I'll try and find the art. It's fucking weird.
Oh, wait. Hold on a sec. Okay, I know I'm fucking poo-brained when it comes to immediately thinking about size shenanigans, but you know what that means, right? If we get the fucking bard face to fucking huge, that means you can just pick them up and play them.
Oh, Mad Piper is what it's called.
They're big old accordion.
What happens to this 3-man body? Hopefully it's called a 3-headed
I'm
monster.
waiting for the thing to stop rolling on my dead turret.
It's 9 o'clock my time. I gotta wake up early in the morning.
I understand. I'll only be a few more
Wait.
minutes.
Wait, we could probably just like do the apothecary stuff next session, if you want. Provided he's actually able to do them on board the ship.
Well, you could probably do them on the ship. You just need to hunt for some stuff.
Yeah, fair.
So, let me just copy this real quick. And paste this. You have crafted a cold light walker.
Yeah, so it's like that. I understand completely. Doesn't get it.
I linked you the thingy.
Yeah.
Oh God, what is that? That's disgusting.
The cold light walker?
No, not that. The picture. Mad Piper.
Oh, the Mad Piper.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
So-
freaking weird.
Jeez.
So you see a figure in front of you that is of a black cloak with no discernible features at all, as all it shines through is a blinding light out the top of the face, and from any other gaps on its like knee or arm where it just has two floating hands that are next to it where its arms would be for the cuffs of the cloak. But yeah.
I guess we put it in charge of the crow's nest and have Physio take another job more suitable.
As it slowly climbs up there, the whole thing turns to frost.
I have to imagine its spotlight head is going to be useful for.
You see in the
looking
darkness, it literally just shines a spotlight into the clouds that like looks around and just wow, beam of light, wow, beam of light.
Wow.
Also, if you want to head out, Wanda, you can. We're just doing basic character stuff. Did you want to fish though?
A fish?
Yeah. Did you want to
Oh,
do
we're-
anything before you go?
Is this EOS? We're doing character stuff now?
Honestly, I think she takes the time to fish, then goes to rest afterwards
Okay.
for her dinner.
You hear a slight voice in your head of, well, my fair lady,
Yep.
I think you should take a dear long rest from at least your friend, Cathal.
Guess definitely goes to rest after that. Just like, okay. A lot's happening.
I hope you have a good night, Wanda. Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah.
After this, we're just, literally, it's just character stuff, so like whatever filler for the long rest.
Okay,
Have a
it's actually getting pretty late for me. I'm gonna go too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as that occurs, you want to do your apothecary stuff?
I mean, if you're game for it.
Sure. By the way, did you roll your experience for your cannon stuff when you did it?
Yes, I did. That was the 2d12.
Okay.
Because that was 2 shots with a cannon, right?
Yes. Yes. Where was it?
But yeah, I did both the roll and I edited my tracker.
But did you also roll the 2 1d20s for firing the custom ammo?
Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. 2d20, boink.
I'm going to add a few more experience counters to that.
But yeah, that Mad Piper always cracks me up because the art is just so fucking weird.
Disgusting. Fucking. Holy shit.
Just like, I don't even want to know how all of their human bits came together to form a fully functioning accordion.
You should also roll 2d10s and 2 more d20s, because I added the aiming and increasing the power as stuff to gain experience off of.
Okay, so all that can be rolled together. You said 2d10 and 2d20?
Yep.
Okay.
Just some extra stuff, because you won't have access to the ship forever.
Yeah.
I mean, you will, but like...
Whoops.
As for foraging for the plants, also remember you got some stuff from the kaiju thing.
Oh, what was that?
Because you moved the cannon around, it counts as lifting a heavy thing.
Oh, okay.
But
So
you did
that was
that twice, so
was
that
how
would
many?
be 30 experience. It's 15 experience each.
okay.
I would technically count pushing things around for the last shot, so you get 15 experience off that as well.
So that's a total of 45? Question mark?
45 experience.
Okay. So 45, 38. Oh, I wanted to ask. I noticed Siege and Kaiju both started off at 0, but Apothecary was listed as starting off as 1. Was that intentional?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to
The
run
reason
that by you.
Apothecary started off a little bit higher is because you had the book.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure, because that comes across as something that feasibly could have been an error.
Nope. You had the book, so I would presume that you read through the book, and doing so gained a little bit of touch-up experience.
Right. Then, since that went up, okay. So that's Okay, so just over halfway to level 2 on Siege, and I've hit level 2 on Kaiju.
Yep. So now you
Alright,
would
so-
need to roll me a nature check to gather any sea herbs or plant life you could find.
Okie dokie.
I just realized I've got a spell that could make tides salty. Well, nibbles.
How?
Tides from beyond the grave. Word of
What?
recall. You and up to 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of you instantly teleport to a previously designated sanctuary.
Dave. Okay, so you said nature?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Well, I don't think very good. 7.
So, you manage to find 5 herbs.
Well, nice.
Are they
Okay,
dank herbs?
then. Do what?
I said, are they dank herbs?
Well,
Because they came from the sea. You know.
You find
Oh.
5 seaweed, so you could, since you're on a long rest, you could attempt to craft. I don't know if you have any food rations with you.
I should.
Okay, so you could probably craft a regular potion or a few lessers if you wanted.
Like a
But you'll have to roll how many
rations
plants
with
they would need.
I think rations was the thing that I went to put in, and then it was mentioned that I shouldn't worry about it.
You can start off with 5 rations.
Okay.
For this part, it will now be something you need to worry about.
Okay.
But normally I don't usually incorporate rations unless a given thing is stated.
It'd be a weird time to do it now when we have a druid who can just go, oh, hey, good berry. I also
But
have
will
Hero's
he-
Feast.
But will he remember that?
Well,
I have Hero's Feast if he doesn't.
rations, and then that was then I can start off with 5. Boop. Okie dokie. And you said I can just take one off and do a regular potion, right?
Well, you need to roll how many plants you're going to use.
Oh, okay.
Because lesser potion is a 1d4 plants, or you need to either decide. You need to decide before you make it, right? So
Yeah.
lesser potion require 1d4 plants, or a regular potion is 1d6 plants plus 1 food ration.
Okay. So just roll a d6 for that.
Yes, or you can instead make a tonic for the same price, but the tonics have no effect. It's just to help build up your tolerance. If you're wanting to go for pure experience, because each potion is 1d20 experience, you'd want to craft a bunch of lesser tonics. But if you wanted to craft potions that you could drink it and use in battle, then you'd want to craft a potion. It's kind of up to you on what you want to do with that. If you just want to XP farm, or you want to...
Blah. Okay, so... Okay, so is it like 1d6 plants for regular potions, like per potion?
Per potion.
Okay. So right, because I think the combination of I think between wait, question, Iron Fists, is that specifically for like the base like fists that's like the normal unarmed attacks, or
Iron Fist, read me the potion.
Iron Fists, you deal an extra 3d10 damage for just this turn when punching.
Unarmed strikes.
I'm unarmed strikes. Okay. Because I mean that sounds fun, and like, you know. I get to punt people, but for real.
So I was thinking, I'm looking through the spells I can swap out the divination for during the 6 days we have off. And I saw the hollow spell and I'm like, well, we are starting to accrue quite a lot of undead. So I read it and we can add a bonus effect to the area that I casted.
What's that thing?
There's quite a lot of them. So I'll just post the options we have in here.
What?
Note that I can designate our people as unaffected by any of these, like the one that has creatures become vulnerable to a damage type. So like if someone tries to board us, they could be weak to a specific damage type, and then we just load them up with it. It won't work on sea creatures, but it could work on like pirates.
Affected creatures in the area have vulnerability to one damage type of your choice, except for bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. Let's see.
It is weird they mention you can infuse the area with holy or unholy power, but they only have stuff for like not turning creatures into undead, and undead can't enter the area, and undead can't fear or charm or possess creatures in the area. They don't have an opposite to apply to the unholy.
I mean, if like, okay, just spitballing for like if I were running the game, like obviously not the case, but I'm just saying, like in that circumstance, I think like one of the like a fairly reasonable counterpoint to add for like, you know, okay, unholy stuff as an option too would be maybe making undead immune to turn undead in the given area.
Yeah, or at least like make them resistant to it or something like that.
Yeah. Advantage on saves against
that's
like
what
turn
it used
undead,
to do, from what I understand.
But anyways, like the something like that. Sorry, reading through. Okay, so like Iron Fists sounds fun. Growth, I'm not sure what that would do in a fight.
I don't know, you're a little bit bigger.
For a minute.
Big.
I'd imagine
like
intimidation.
And also, weren't recalculating your damage when you tackle people based on your weight?
Yep.
Yeah. Granted, like 1 foot at a time, that would be a little bit of a pain for the square cubed calculation, but I mean, like, hypothetically, I guess that could turn into like a straight up, like, go up a size class if I downed like fucking like a dozen of them. But like that would take a while. Like bonus actions wise, right? Because that's there's bonus action to down that. But right? Am I hallucinating?
You're not hallucinating.
Okay.
It's been 15 years. The accident wasn't your fault.
The bird's saying things again.
Come to think of it, I don't think I can learn Find Familiar as a cleric, right? Without the help of, like, a feat. Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
I would get expunged if we were still expunged if we were still in Sluff.
I was just thinking, like, tongues would be great for another sea serpent we want to talk to, but it's a touch spell.
Oh, wait a minute. Question about expunged. That kind of just came to me. It says expels possessed targets.
Yeah.
Does that exclusively apply to like ghostly or demonic possession?
Not technically.
So could we like being an ally if they get hit with Crown of Madness? Crown of Madness?
That would take it away, yeah.
Okay, having one or two of those might be helpful, actually. But yeah, I think there's a couple of these with like active effects. Or is it like I guess each potion crafted is a D20, right?
Is any potion crafted is a D20 in experience, and a tonic crafted is a D20 in experience. Tonics are there if you just strictly want to level up your experience without having to like drink a potion and be like, I'm under this random effect for a while. You just drink the tonic and be done with the experience, or have the potion for later.
Okay, so you'll maybe want to word that as each potion consumed is a D20, right?
No, each potion crafted is a 1d20 experience, or tonic.
Okay. Just wanted to, like, make that clear.
Yeah. Each potion crafted, tonics count as potions, but, they're just not ones with effects. Each potion crafted is a 1d20 experience. You don't get anything for drinking it. Just 1d20 experience for crafting a thing.
Okay, so first off, I think I want to try to craft a Aura of Power, unless the D6 decides to roll a 6, in which case that would be fairly out of reach.
Roll your D6.
There you go. Whoop. Motherfucking.
You got a 6, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess you're rolling for lesser then.
Okay, roll a D4 instead.
You have 5 plants now. One's been consumed by the failure.
Okay, so the D4 then for lesser.
Yes, so you went from 5 to 4.
Okay. So boink. Boink. 2.
Okay. So you can make a lesser potion.
Okie what even is the options? Sleep, emotion, ghost, bone,
Ghost.
Ghost, Nautagara, Aaron. Dumb question.
Yeah.
Could sleep be a fucking function as melatonin?
What do you mean?
Melatonin's the chemical that helps people fall asleep.
You could. It would only help you sleep for about 5 minutes and then you'd wake up.
Well, yeah, I guess like you're saying that it, like, as a function of the potion, it also
induces sleep
forces
and then it
you.
will wake you up.
Okay.
It is the worst sleeping drug imaginable. Of rest for 5 minutes and you get up and like, oh, I'm so fucking groggy. Oh.
That's been 5 minutes. I'm still sleepy. That is gonna do tonics for now. Do 20. There you go. Boop. Okay, so then like 2 more. You said there were 2. You
Because it
didn't
took
say. I'm
2,
asking if there was
you
2
have
more.
4, you can create another one if you want to.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see how this. Does it?
So
I'm
before
gonna
you
roll the D-
rolled the d6 and couldn't, it consumed 1 in. So you had 5 to 4. You rolled for lesser. It requires 2. So for the night right now, it is 2 plants from the stock that you have to create lesser potions. You've created 1 lesser potion. If you wanted to do sleep, you'd create 1, and you could choose another one to create another potion.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for this second one.
You don't
Hey,
have
look at that! I rolled a 1.
You didn't
Do what?
have to roll for the second one.
Oh.
You're rolling for the night, for what
Oh,
the cost
okay.
is for the night.
Okay. So, like, I guess how many?
You could make another potion because you had 4 herbs, 2 was consumed. You can create 2 lesser potions.
Okay. So, all right. So I. Roll a second d20 then?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Boop. So 17 total for tonight.
Okay. If you crafted 2 potions, it'd be 2d20. You got a 17 in total.
Yeah.
Okay. You add that to your experience.
Okay, and then I'm assuming that's all I can manage for the night then.
Yes. Your
Okay.
bird brain, that is all you can handle.
2 EP. Okay, so that should be all the XP upkeep. I call it aura farming.
Oh, God.
Rhymes with crook.
Would you like to do anything for the night, Alirisa?
I think we're good.
Okay, I will end session